Good morning, y'all. It is September 25th, 2018. I'm Cool Crisis, bringing you crypto news and fundamentals. Do your own research, or just listen while I do it. So, we got another red day on our hands. Yeah. Lots of red across the board. Ethereum down 10%, Ripple down 12, 13%. EOS down 10, most things down 5 to 10%. What do you got for us, bitches? 500,000 ETH withdrawn from exchanges. Hey Mushini, what's up, man? Ethereum has seen the biggest spike in withdrawals from exchanges since February, with 499,000 more ETH withdrawn than deposited on Monday, according to public blockchain data tracked by Santiment. About 1 million ETH was sent or withdrawn from 140 crypto exchanges on September 24th, with about 200,000 sent to the exchange and 700,000 withdrawn. The assumption is that if more ETH has been withdrawn from exchanges than deposited, then the difference is a reasonable estimate of the amount of ETH that may have been bought and withdrawn to a hardware wallet or somewhere else for safekeeping. Except for the considerable spike on the 22nd of February when 1.8 million ETH was withdrawn, which may have been related to Circle's acquisition of Poloniex. There's never been a day when more ETH was withdrawn than yesterday, at least for the past year. It's kind of crazy. This considerable spike in estimated buying follows a week-long period when far more ETH was being sent to exchanges than withdrawn, corresponding to a price fall in August and early September. On September the 12th, for example, when ETH reached a low of $167, some 300,000 more ETH was sent to exchanges than withdrawn, as can be seen above, with amounts being above zero being more sent than withdrawn, and vice versa for below. During that week, a total of 1 million ETH was net deposited. For today, 52,000 more ETH have been deposited than withdrawn, with the price slightly falling recently from 240 to 210 at the time of writing. Whether this is just a dip remains to be seen, but it looks like buying volumes are making some sort of a return, although nothing like the sustained levels during winter 2017-18 as seen above, especially in January. That said, this buying dip is very recent, so it may well continue in the coming days and weeks as conference season begins. Yeah, that is interesting. Thanks for sharing that, man. Going all in on CryptoKitties, that's what it is. DBC like 98% down from all-time high. Ooh, yeah. Down 11% again today. Let's look at last year. Yeah, it came out at 8 cents, spiked to 40 cents at the peak January 8th. Now down to $0.007, so 7/10 of a cent. Not like this. What does it mean? Might have to add to your bags again tomorrow. Yeah. Hey, what's up, Pro Tool? The red shirt of death. Getting real tired of seeing that shirt. Well, you know, I'm getting real tired of this bear market, so. And I can't really wear green because then I'm invisible and a floating head, which is also fun. I feel like you're getting close to masternode bags. That's a good level of bags to hold. But yeah, so I created another triangle. My chart's starting to look like a normal TA chart, guys. I'm drawing triangles everywhere now. Just for the short term, since the 7400 drop. Looks like we're in a tighter wedge than the other wedge we had forming. So yeah, I'm still expecting 6300 as a low, as we said yesterday. And then we should bounce up, hopefully break out of this wedge and this wedge. If we break, this is still the descending triangle from the year, and also the top line of the other wedge that's formed. So this is the important line that needs to break still. But it looks like just for the short term, we've got a tighter wedge forming. So expect 6,300 by the end of the week. and hopefully we turn around from there. But in the short term, for the last day, yeah, we just dropped a little more. From 6,600 yesterday down to 63.69 on the low for today. Let's look at the latest TA from good old Omcar. I liked your Lambo shirt last week way better. I will be sure to pull that back out when the bull run is on. You know what? Market would never make you wear a red shirt. Yep, you guessed it. Alpacas. It's always green. The pastures, forever green. Stellar X launched. Really? Finally. We've been looking at that since, what, they announced that last December. Introducing Stellar X, a user-friendly peer-to-peer marketplace. We're free, fast, and list every asset class imaginable. Crypto, fiat, bonds, commodities, and more. Stellar X will be open to the public in a few weeks. Want to be the first to start trading? Yeah, I signed up for this a while ago. All assets peer-to-peer. Man, Stellar X built on Stellar's universal order book. Trades happen directly between traders. No middlemen, no miners. You trade from your own wallet and keep total control of your keys. Finally, more DEXs hitting the market. This was supposed to be the year of the DEX, and man, it was the year of DEX development. Hopefully Q4 they all just start pouring in. Maybe 2019 will be the year of the DEX. Fast and actually free. Transactions settled in seconds, and trading on Stellar X costs nothing. We refund your network fees, and we even return Stellar's automatic 1% APR inflation to our users, keeping none of the weekly airdrops for ourselves. What? That's insane. I'll have to read more into that. If we break that wedge, I'm guessing we'll get a huge pump. Yeah, seriously. DEXs. Have you heard of Tron Watch Market? No. What's that one? Would also mean Ichi Cloud Break. Yeah, that line is very important. It's right now it's the moving average line. It's an everything line. How do they make money? That's a good question. Market maker rewards. Ooh, I like this model. This has been happening more and more. Stellar X's marketplace is greenfield for experienced traders. We pay out 100K XLM, roughly $20,000 each week to top market makers. So yeah, this has been the new model that's been coming out. So like, if you're a market maker, it means that you are creating a trade at a certain price, and then the takers pile on top of that, and they're paying the fees. So yeah, it started with like, I liked Coinbase's on GDAX when it was GDAX, and well, you know, Coinbase Pro is still the same way. Maker-taker system where makers pay 0% fees and takers pay all the fees. Now you're getting rewarded for being a maker, so you actually make money off of trades. It promotes more liquidity for sure, and a deeper spread in the order book. So the Tron Dex, tronwatch.market. Is this like an official Tron Dex or just like an offshoot third party? Intuitive and fully featured decentralized exchange that will allow you to trade between Tron, TRX10, TRX20 tokens in a secure, decentralized manner. Neat. It hasn't even launched yet. But yeah, I want to look into Stellar X some more. I'm pretty sure I already signed up, but I'll have to make sure later. Anyway, latest TA. Omcar. Let's do this. Bitcoin is on the defensive, having breached crucial support on Monday and could suffer a deeper drop, courtesy of a bearish crossover between key moving averages. No worries, man. We can look into that later, too. Okay, I wonder what maker-taker it was. Just made trades. Oh, yeah. Yeah, so like Binance just has flat fees across the board. Like makers, takers pay the same fees. That's how it is on most exchanges. But some of the bigger ones, like I said, like Coinbase and now Stellar X, offer kickbacks to being a maker. Well, Coinbase is just no fees for makers. So Tron Watch is the wallet for Tron. Okay. You've been holding Stellar for a year? I've been holding Stellar for a long while too. I haven't touched it. just, invested for the fundamentals, believe in it long term. IBM is mainly the only reason I'm bullish on it. And Stellar X was another reason, and now it's launching finally. So we'll see. How many times has this guy said in his articles over the last 6 months? I'm telling you, this guy's just copy and paste from old articles. Wait, what's he saying specifically, Pro Tool? Well, it could be said that the bear market has been in the same pattern for the past 6 months to, year to date. It's just been same old up and down, and smaller, tighter wedges forming. BTC is always on the defensive and breaching crucial support. Well, yeah, I mean, that's going to be a common theme in a bear market. As of writing, BTC is changing hands at 64.20 on Bitfinex, representing a 3% drop on a 24-hour basis. The bullish break above 6,600 witnessed on Friday had set the tone for a move toward the psychological hurdle of 7,000. Yeah, and that move turned the entire market bullish all of a sudden. Like, everyone's sentiment changed. It was kind of crazy, and that should be a big red flag, honestly. However, the rally in alternative cryptocurrencies fizzled out over the weekend. As a result, while BTC managed to hit 17-day highs above 6,800 on Saturday, it fell back below 6,600 yesterday, neutralizing the bullish outlook. Further, the pullback from the weekend high of 68.41 to today's low of 63.70 validates the bearish view put forward by the negative moving average crossover on the monthly chart. Hence, BTC risks falling to the major support at 6,000 in the next few days. And I don't see that happening. Like I said, I think 6,300 in this shorter term wedge we got going can be seen in the 12-hour candles better. So I think this is going to be the next support level, 6,300. So we might fall a little bit more, but should hold. IMO. On the daily, over on the daily chart, BTC has found acceptance below the double bottom neckline of 6,600. The bull failure, though encouraging, is not enough to call a bearish reversal. Moreover, BTC is still trapped in the large pennant, and the UTC close below the lower edge of the pattern could confirm a revival of the sell-off from May highs above 8,500. That said, the probability of a downside break is high as per the long duration chart. The monthly chart, wow, he hasn't broken out monthly in a long time. As seen in the above chart, the 5-month exponential moving average crossed the 10-month EMA from above at the turn of the last month, confirming a bearish crossover. More importantly, BTC's failure to hold above the MAs over the weekend added credence to the negative MA signal. Man, he's just all doom and gloom on the short term, and even on the long term. Bullish break caused the market to turn into a more pukish market, up and down, blah. Exactly. At least the shorts didn't spike. Yeah, you guys look at that too. They turned up a little bit, but man, after that huge drop over the weekend, that's nothing. And longs, a little down. No excitement here. Purely speculative title for clickbait. Cryptocurrency trading volume to see 50% growth in 2019. Research. Despite cryptocurrencies having fallen off their record highs, the sector is expected to experience double-digit growth in trading volumes next year. So from like trading values from like today or like the last few months, because I don't know if they looked at this over the last 6 months. Pretty abysmal. Yeah. If they say it's from this trading volume, then that's exciting, but from this, it's fallen off quite a bit. It's really just back to pre-spike levels of last year. Double-digit growth in trading volumes next year, suggesting that trader enthusiasm in the nascent asset class has not waned. According to research conducted by Satis Group, crypto trading volume will grow by over 50% in 2019. In the United States, the volume of cryptocurrencies traded will overtake the trading volume of corporate debt this year. And that's why I wanted to read this. I think this is why this is worth reading. And even more significantly, the trend shows that crypto trading volume is set to reach 10% of the equity trading volume in the world's largest economy and home to the globe's biggest stock market. Currently, the volume of U.S. equities is estimated to be over $74 trillion, while that of crypto trading is US $7.3 trillion. So yeah, taking over the corporate debt market and from the biggest stock market. I think that is totally true, because when the stock market crashes and the debt bubble starts going, starts bursting, people gotta go somewhere with their money, and that's what we've been saying all year. Where are they gonna go? Where are they gonna go? Who knows? Oh wait, the market that's down this year and is a crazy nascent technology sector with high potential. That's how I view it. That's how a lot of people see it. Digital gold, maybe. Pro Tool knows where they're going to go. The tried and true alpaca markets. The dominance of Bitcoin as a base pair for trading cryptocurrencies is also set to continue per the report. Currently, Bitcoin is the base pair for 33% of all crypto volume traded across the globe, with Tether coming second at 22%, while Ethereum is third at 12%. As for the fiat currencies, the United States dollar enjoys the biggest share of the market as a base pair at 48%, while the Japanese yen is second at 27%. The euro and South Korean won enjoyed single-digit market share at 9 and 7%, respectively. Do they enjoy it? Being single-digit market share? I don't think they enjoy that at all. With the expected growth in the crypto trading volume, exchange trading fees will also naturally increase. From a figure of US $2.1 billion estimated to have been generated in exchange trading fees last year, the amount is expected to rise to more than $3 billion in 2018. This is despite the bearish conditions which have persisted this year. Assuming blended fees based on volume of the top 20 exchanges by size, we estimate over $2.1 billion in trading fees gathered last year across global exchanges. We estimate this number to grow to well over $3 billion in 2018, wrote Sherwin Dowlett, the lead researcher of the report. Biggest exchanges making a killing. Interestingly, trading fees generated by crypto exchanges last year was almost on par with the US $2.2 billion generated by global equities and US $2.6 billion generated by retail brokers, demonstrating how lucrative the cryptocurrency exchange business is. This growth in trading fees generated by cryptocurrency exchanges has been attributed to an increase in the number of institutional investors as well as growing retail adoption. However, how this growth in trading fees will be shared out amongst the existing exchanges will be skewed heavily in favor of the large established firms. According to the status report, more than 3/4 of the total trading volume in the crypto market goes to the leading 20 exchanges. Makes sense. That's where all the volume is. Among the exchanges ranked in the top 20 category by status include Binance, Bitfinex, BitThumb, BitMEX, Coinbase Pro, HitBTC, Huobi, and OKX. With regards to the market share, Binance enjoys roughly 14% of the trading volume, while OKX gets 12%, and Huobi's figure is 9%. So, I think that's pretty accurate and not that all surprising. I mean, especially when you consider how far the volume has dropped this year. I mean, it's still way up from the beginning of last year. I mean, this is January of last year. And it grew throughout the year, but man, did it explode during the hype. Comparatively, though, it's much higher than last year. We'll see, though. I'm guessing this is pretty accurate. Money as we know it, to be replaced by cryptos. Morgan Creek Capital Management. American asset management company Morgan Creek Capital Management claimed in its second quarterly report that cryptocurrencies would one day replace fiat currency. Morgan Creek Capital Management, the American asset manager, claims in its second quarterly market outlook that cryptos will replace fiat currency eventually. The second quarter market outlook report by Morgan Creek states that investors will remain interested in digital currencies. Talking about several benefits of cryptocurrency and its potential market impact, the asset manager said that crypto would one day replace fiat currencies. In our view, blockchain is a truly revolutionary technology that will disrupt the entire chain of value in the same way that the internet disrupted communication and commerce. We believe money as we know it is going away, and it will be replaced by the internet of money, or internet of value. We believe Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies are here to stay, and they are just getting warmed up. Oh man, I love statements like that. Financial markets are now slowly embracing Bitcoin, and the largest cryptocurrency in the world is slowly becoming acceptable in the mainstream. Yeah, that's enough of that. Purely speculative, but still nice to read. Because you know others are reading those reports, and those are big players in the game, and they got a lot of heavy wallets, large wallets listening. So, if only a fraction of them actually listen, it'll be good for all of us here. And it's only a matter of time. Bitcoin price. Logarithmic growth means Bitcoin may set another all-time high in 2018. Another purely speculative post, but basically the bacteria analogy is what I wanted to get to, but I'll skim through the rest. Bitcoin trend of parabolic gains. Could see the top-ranked cryptocurrency set a new all-time high before the end of 2018 or in early 2019. And we've been saying that too because of like the ETF hype by like February time when we expect it to get approved. And with Backed, you know, just announcing their first Bitcoin futures that is actually backed by physical Bitcoin. We're getting to that article soon, which I think is the most bullish news of the day. Yeah, I think we could still see a bull run. Stock market crash could pile on top of that. A lot of things could happen to make crypto go crazy again. You know, still very speculative. I mean, that's not a guarantee or anything, but could happen. Logarithmic Bitcoin price growth, the anthem for many BTC critics in its volatility. Bitcoin bashers do not relent in pointing out that the cryptocurrency experiences sharp price declines. While such assertions are correct, they miss the far bigger picture of how BTC behaves over time. During its existence so far, BTC has experienced many massive price declines. However, Bitcoin has always ended each fall at a price level significantly higher than its value at the onset of the preceding price rally. Simply put, Bitcoin exhibits consistent parabolic gains, which means that it is a logarithmic asset. Thus, viewing the linear chart below, BTC appears to be in a sharp decline since its mid-December 2018 all-time high, putting the previous all-time high as a blip on the radar. However, on the next chart below, it is evident that BTC's value has consistently risen on a yearly basis. Even after a price crash, BTC maintains a healthy variance when compared to its price before the start of the rally. And this is the logarithmic chart. A little bit of history. Earlier in the year, Clem Chambers of ADVFM likened Bitcoin's logarithmic growth to that of Warren Buffett's investment portfolio. According to Chambers, the BTC price advances by 26% every period. Thus, Chambers predicted that Bitcoin could go from $20,000 into the realms of Draper and McAfee, who have forecasted BTC prices ranging from $250K to $1 million. Let us only hope that their predictions come true eventually, which I totally do see. If Bitcoin does become the digital gold and we enter the era of the Bitcoin standard, then, oh man, that's just the tip of the iceberg. Going by history, during BTC's first bubble phase, it rose from 95 cents to $32. We know all the history. Bacteria analogy. Earlier in the year, social scientist Pratik Gurha likened Bitcoin's price movement to the growth phase of a bacteria in a Medium post titled The Parabolic Supertrend in Bitcoin, an Assessment. According to Gurha, every Bitcoin price rally has emerged over a period characterized by 3 stages. First phase, stasis, sees the market coming to grips with the status quo established from the previous decline. The stage is characterized by sideways growth and a succession of short squeezes followed by mini declines. Since the establishment of the $6,000 price bottom in February 2018, BTC has experienced 4 other mini price drops. Interspaced between these slumps have been periods of sudden but short-lived price growths, short squeezes. The second phase, exponential growth, sees BTC rising sharply to set a new all-time high. Like bacteria, the market appears to be doubling with the bulls firmly in control. Last period, the bull run coincided with the introduction of BTC futures trading. The final phase, decline, sees BTC experiencing a massive pullback, usually above 70%. However, the top-ranked cryptocurrency always manages to bottom out higher than it was at the start of the previous rally. If this pattern holds true, then BTC should be set for another eye-catching price run, maybe even into the 6-digit realm. Purely speculative, but it does seem to be following that pattern. Cryptocurrency prices highly correlated to regulatory action, central bank report. New research has found that, despite the popular idea that cryptocurrencies operate generally outside the reach of national regulators, regulatory actions still have a huge impact on crypto markets. The research is presented in a report by the Bank of International Settlements, BIS, an organization owned by 60 of the world's central banks from countries cumulatively making up 95% of global GDP. In the report, the data presented shows that while markets do not generally respond to news about central banks creating their own digital currencies or issuing general, non-specific warnings about cryptocurrencies, they show a significant response to regulatory announcements regarding the legal status of cryptocurrencies and initial coin offering tokens, as well as possible expansion and enforcement of AML, KYC, and CFT regulations. So, imagine that they have utter control over how the price reacts. 6-digit Bitcoin, let's go. We'll get there, Rent-A-Coin. I fully believe that's not an if, it's a when. But whether it's within a year, 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, remains to be seen. According to the report, 4 major findings were established about the response of crypto markets to regulatory actions and announcements. First of all, crypto markets were found to respond most significantly to news reports and events concerning bans, restrictions, or legal battles on cryptocurrencies and ICOs. Where the news in question directly concerns regulatory decisions or actions regarding the legal status of crypto assets, markets respond very strongly. This also includes issues surrounding securities regulation, such as the ongoing ambiguity regarding the United States SEC's pending decision on whether to permit a Bitcoin ETF. This does not only work negatively, according to the report, markets also react positively to news about possible new legal frameworks designed to accommodate cryptocurrencies and ICOs. And really, the last rise from last week was a delay. Everyone expected a delay, and yet then the news that they delayed it was announced on the 20th, and we went crazy. Markets reacted to the upside, and I was like, why would that happen? Everyone expected a delay. No shock there. So really, it's just the markets using news to react in a way that the whales see fit. Second, regulatory news about AML, CFT measures and restrictions on crypto's ability to integrate with traditional financial systems due to regulatory action or non-action was also found to have a noticeable effect on crypto markets. For example, news that a crypto exchange is denied access to banking services within a regulated financial system has a noticeably negative effect on the local market. Conversely, news about regulatory green lights for crypto startups to engage with regulated financial organizations, such as a successful New York BitLicense application, has a markedly positive effect on markets. Hey, what's up, Zaya? How's it going today, man? Third, non-specific general warnings about the dangers of cryptocurrency investment and trading have a negligible effect on the market. Yeah. The report's final finding is that despite crypto's trans-border accessibility and functionality, significant price differences are still noticeable across jurisdictions, indicating that there is a significant level of market segmentation. These results suggest that cryptocurrency markets rely on regulated financial institutions to operate, and that these markets are segmented across jurisdictions, bringing cryptocurrencies within reach of national regulation. Because they rely on regulated financial institutions to operate and markets are still segmented across jurisdictions, cryptocurrencies are within the reach of national regulation. All right. Really, it's just the banks trying to keep a stranglehold on things. They don't want to lose power. Bakkt announces its first Bitcoin futures contracts. Wow, great stock photo there, Ethereum World News. Just a big picture of Bakkt. Good job. Went all out on that one. In a major Twitter announcement, the team at the highly anticipated Wall Street firm of Bakkt informed the crypto and investing community of its first physically settled Bitcoin futures contracts. In the tweet, the team at Bakkt announced the following. Let's just look at the tweet. Our first contracts will be physically delivered Bitcoin futures contracts versus fiat currencies, including USD, GBP, and Euro. For example, buying one USD BTC futures contract will result in daily delivery of one Bitcoin into the customer's account. First response, will you offer XRP as well? Lol, it never fails. Awesome. About Backed. We know about Backed. Backed boosts the possibility of a Bitcoin ETF. This is what everyone's been saying lately, because Backed is kind of, they're forcing the hands of SEC to approve the ETF. This latter fact of securely storing digital assets has been put forth as one of the reasons the SEC might approve a Bitcoin ETF in the near future. Backed by ICE, Backed solves the problem of custody services for large-scale institutional investors. Lack of a major exchange providing custody services has been put forth as a reason the SEC might be delaying the approval of a Bitcoin-backed ETF. CNBC's Brian Kelly expressed this fact when he stated the following: "This is huge news. I think the market is completely underappreciated, so let us talk about why Backed is the biggest news of the year for Bitcoin. It paves the way for a Bitcoin ETF. Last week I stood here and said, you know what, I don't think the Bitcoin ETF will get approved, and guess what? The Winklevoss ETF got rejected. Why? Because there was not a US regulated exchange and there wasn't US regulated custody." So CNBC is bullish. That means we got to short Bitcoin. Bitcoin breakout in November. People have been saying November. With the launch of the Backed scheduled for November, it is only natural that many crypto analysts continue to predict that there might be a BTC breakout leading up to the launch and after the fact. But yeah, so the last delay was set for December 29 of the Bitcoin ETF. That doesn't mean that they can't just make a decision early. They can make a decision whenever they want, really. But once Backed launches in November, we'll see if they make a decision by end of December. And maybe we'll all have a happy new year with a nice bull run. We'll see. We shall see. Caspian and Coinbase go for institutional investor glory. I like that title. For glory! A joint effort offers institutional investor tools and, crucially, custody solutions. Hong Kong-based Caspian has revealed the first operational institutional-grade full-stack crypto trading and risk management platform, which it believes will help cryptocurrencies bid for mainstream acceptance. The company also announced a strategic partnership with Coinbase. Caspian is itself a joint venture between Tora and Kinetic, which provide institutional trading services for the cryptocurrency market. Now, Caspian has joined forces with Coinbase, the world's third largest exchange, to create a sledgehammer of an institutional investors platform that could steal a march on more tentative opposition. Block Tower and Galaxy Digital are already part of this sprawling initiative. The platform is live and 15 customers are on board already, with 170 more waiting in the wings to go on the system. Caspian has near 99,000 strong community on Telegram and $16 million in pre-sales from Kinetic, Galaxy Investment Partners, Octagon Strategy, Tachemi Capital, Global Advisors, and Bletchley Park. Now it has gone public with Coinbase. It expects the service to go from strength to strength. Robert Dykes, Caspian CEO, said, "We're delighted to cement this important partnership with Coinbase, which will see one of the world's leading digital currency trading venues join forces with one of the most exciting emerging crypto platforms. Our goal at Caspian has always been to make it as frictionless as possible for professional traders and investors to trade and manage portfolios of cryptocurrencies in order to drive exponential growth in this market, and we're delighted that Coinbase shares this vision." Institutions will change crypto markets. Institutional investing will cause a seismic shift in the cryptocurrency market, and one recent study predicted that institutional investors could make up more than 90% of the global crypto trade within 2 years thanks to offshore investing. Global banks, hedge funds, and other financial institutions are expected to use cryptocurrency to protect against inflation and black swan events. That will have a massive impact on the market as a whole, especially the amount of coins that are kept out of circulation as banks hold investments for the long term and balance out the day traders. Yeah, that's true. Those custody solutions have to have coins locked up. So that's just more they got to buy at the beginning. And it's one of those things too, is that they're all competing with each other. Like the retail investors, the early adopters like us, have been in this space for a long while. We've been in this game. All that's left now is like the holders. I'm still buying this year. Some of us are still buying this year as we hit lows for the year. But that said, we're just really waiting on the big money investors to get in now at this point. That second wave of adoption. And while they have been getting in, it's still they're they got to compete against each other to get in at what they view as a low price. Whether we've reached the low of the year remains to be seen, but kind of looking that way. I'm feeling like we're not going to break to the downside at this point. Leaning ever so slightly more bullish, even though we've seen a couple of red days. But still, we still got to break out of this. If I'm gonna turn uber bullish. Hey, what's up, Sparks? Yeah, 64 hundo. I still think 63 is in the cards. I drew this nice little wedge this morning because we got a shorter term wedge forming. This is the 12-hour candles, but I still think we can go down to 63 by the end of the week, but I'm guessing it'll hold. 63 is my bottom for the short term. Green energy Bitcoin mining will have insignificant environmental impact. As the Bitcoin network grows, so too does the concern around its environmental impact, and with good reason. Bitcoin consumes more electricity than the entire island of Ireland, and that power consumption is set to steadily rise in the coming years. Beyond the electricity required to run the network, there are the materials required to make ASIC miners and GPUs, as well as air conditioning, etc. So what does this mean for planet Earth? Is Bitcoin a godsend or an environmental disaster? The person with all the answers is Hass McCook. That's a great name. A civil engineer as well as a Bitcoin researcher and advocate who has done the deepest investigation into Bitcoin's energy requirements that's ever been carried out. His recent 39-page report, which was continued from his 2014 research, which revealed the following findings. Gold mining plus equipment, energy used, 159 million kilowatt hours. Emissions per unit trend increasing. Gold recycling decreasing. Bitcoin mining decreasing. McCook's new 39-page report is a thorough exploration of the subject matter with updated info. He also has a 10-part YouTube series explaining his findings. What? Man, we gotta check that out. Economic and environmental costs of Bitcoin. 1 of 10. Intro and forward. 78 views. Needs more views. Maybe we'll watch that at some point. Superflex. The only way up is down. Ugh, not this again. I know, right? I was reading this because it actually has some really good assessment of Bitcoin's extreme energy usage. I think Bitcoin may thrive the market for sustainable energy. And that's been my take of Bitcoin in general. Energy usage cuts into Bitcoin's bottom line. Like, people need to pay for energy usage, and it cuts into your bottom line. So people are going to invest in green, renewable energy in order to mine Bitcoin. And it's going to create a spike in that market, and it's going to grow that market more. I think it has a correlation there. And this is exactly what this article is pointing out. This research. I think Bitcoin uses electricity. Imagine how much electricity all the banks, all of the world use, along with the cars driven by employees that get to work. I know. When you compare it, and they compare it to like mining gold in particular in this report. But yeah, when you compare it to other things, it's a drop in the bucket. I mean, imagine Bitcoin hitting 6 figures. You want to do that as efficient as possible. Exactly. And in terms of like what you net for what Bitcoin could bring to the table versus like global bank transfers and all that, like, it's way more efficient for value transfer and stores of value. So anyway, they interviewed him. What led you to become interested in the environmental impact of Bitcoin? We don't need to read that. You're one of the few Bitcoin maximalists who openly acknowledges that while fiat is very harmful to the environment, Bitcoin is problematic as well, and your investigation into Bitcoin's energy use is the most comprehensive one there is. In your opinion, is there room for both fiat and Bitcoin in the future, or does something have to give? In my opinion, regarding room for two, in the short term, i.e. the next 10 to 15 years, yes. In the long term, 25 to 50 years, no. The market will decide either way, but I'd say that there would only be room for Bitcoin around the end of this century. Interesting. It doesn't matter how much electricity, as long as nobody gets inflated, right? Bitcoin is better than fiat. How would you describe the results of your findings briefly to our readers? To dangerously explain by analogy, I'll express things in infrastructure asset analogy. It was the lens I first took when trying to understand Bitcoin as a beginner. To analyze the impact of a highway, for example, we first must understand the design, construction, and operation of the highway. In Bitcoin's case, you need to understand Bitcoin mining economics and the construction and operation of all the ASIC units that power the blockchain. From there, it's simple to get the numbers on costs and impacts. Banking data centers are the holy grail for people in the backup power business due to the massive power they use, right? The summary is that Bitcoin mining uses a lot of energy power. That said, its environmental impact is 100% attached to the green performance, or lack thereof, of the global energy grid. If the global grid isn't almost efficient-free by 2050, the renewable energy industry should be ashamed at the lack of their market success. But if the grid is emissions-free, Bitcoin will have an insignificant environmental impact. And to that case, I mean, if the renewable energy industry isn't emissions free by 2050, like that applies to everything, right? I mean, not just Bitcoin. I also compared Bitcoin and gold mining's environmental impacts, and the results were ugly for gold. After seeing the data, no true environmentalist should be happy to support the jewelry industry any longer. Over 40% of the overall damage done by gold is done for gold jewelry alone. This is also all before we get into the impact of mining other precious metals. What measures can and should be put in place to lower the negative impact of Bitcoin in terms of energy consumption? Placing measures on Bitcoin is like trying to herd cats. Things will flow naturally based on market incentives and the rules of the game. The energy consumption issue will never be solved, nor do we want it to be, as proof of work and the monetization of energy is fundamental to Bitcoin. The problem is emissions and environmental impacts of the power plants that power the manufacture and operation of the mining hardware. What are your thoughts on proof-of-stake alternatives? For me, if it's not proof of work, it isn't money. I do envisage many good uses for proof-of-stake in the form of second-layer solutions or utility tokens, though. What does Bitcoin and Bitcoin maximalism mean to you? Everything. Enough meaning to do dozens and dozens of stories. I believe the physical, civil, roads, rail, sanitation, fiber, and communications network, etc., and digital, internet, and Bitcoin infrastructure are the only things that will stop the rot of inequality, which is predominantly a side effect of the root cause problem, the printing of money. Yep. I can get behind that. Printing of money. It's bad, okay? It's a good assessment, though. Bitmain to sponsor NBA team and invest $500 million into Texas economy. Trying to buy out Texas, apparently. And yet another example of how the cryptocurrency industry is winning at sports. Antpool, which is run by Bitmain Technologies, will soon be stepping onto the basketball court. South China Morning Post has reported that the mining equipment giant has entered into a sponsorship deal with the Houston Rockets basketball team. It's a slam dunk for Bitmain. While the amount has not been made public, the deal will be effective during the 2018-2019 season. Marketing details are also still unclear, but if it includes billboard coverage, more than 900 million online viewers in China will be able to see the platform's logo. In addition, people all around the world who are watching will be made aware of Antpool. That's hilarious. Like, we're now getting Bitcoin mining pools buying into basketball teams. Welcome to the new age. Isn't Texas up and coming in terms of tech? Yeah, I think so. They got a lot of research in a lot of spaces. When is Will Smith doing the bungee jump thing? Isn't that today? It is. 25th? Yeah. That is today. What time is it? Will Smith live. Nope. Bungee jump live. Oh, we'll just look up bungee jumping Grand Canyon. What time does that go live? Oh, what is all these words? Just want to know when it goes live. September 25th. Bungee jumping. I'm not talking about any old ordinary jump. This is his video he posted. Story time. What time? Okay, here, at 3 p.m. Here's the link to it. 6 hours. Got it. Anyone who wants a link to this. Here you go. Thought Bitmain was going bankrupt? What? Where did you hear that, Nice Hash? They are flush with capital and money. Bitmain is insanely rich these days. They literally just print money. Even though Bitcoin's prices have reached lows, like, they're still profitable in China. That's why China is so huge into mining it. Like, it has to stay above like 3,000 something for it to stay profitable in China. So they're literally just printing money. Last few weeks, no. If you find an article that supports that, maybe we'll give it a read and I'll believe you, but no way, dude. Since Bitcoin Cash was falling, they said, oh, they don't care about Bitcoin Cash. Yeah, all the BTC forks just sitting in their wallet. Seriously. Yeah, they're literally just printing money. And I really don't think they'd be selling at these low prices, too. I mean, if I was Bitmain, I'd just be printing and holding that Bitcoin, waiting for a nice new all-time high to just unload. Anyway. Did it say anything about the Texas? The platform aims to build a data center in nearby Rockdale for its mining operations and hopes to open for business at the end of the next year, or the beginning of next year. Live Bitcoin News recently reported that the development of the data center would create approximately 500 jobs for people in the area. However, expansion doesn't come cheap. Antpool has announced that it would be contributing $500 million in the Texas economy over 7 years. While a hefty sum, it seems that as if the ASIC chip manufacturer can't afford it. Reports show that the company enjoyed a healthy $2.5 billion profit turnover last year. Some analysts believe that these good times won't last for Bitmain, though. As the industry grows in popularity, so too does the amount of competition. Bitmain seems to be aware that keeping that competitive edge is key, which is why they have recently announced plans to introduce an upgraded version of their market-dominating ASIC chip. Yeah. Bitmain's doing well. Stellar, still on track to implement Lightning this December. Back in mid-March this year, the team at Stellar announced that they had decided that the Lightning protocol was the best long-term scaling solution for its network. The team noted that the scalability was one of the most debated issues in many blockchain projects, and they were approaching it with an open mind on Stellar. Core to their goal was to improve the user's experience in terms of speed, throughput, and privacy and security. Hey, what's up, Red Pill? About Lightning. Yeah, we know how Lightning works. According to the Stellar roadmap published along with the decision to implement Lightning, the release date was scheduled for December 1st. Judging by the fact that there have been no amendment to the roadmap, we can assume that the team is still on course to deliver on the set date. Really? No announcements? Stupid. That's a big assumption. They could be like panicking that they're not going to hit the date, and when the date comes, they'll be like, "Nah, we didn't make it." $230 million. Mt. Gox trustee confirms past Bitcoin sell-off. This is getting blogged about all over the place too today. Bitcoin investors who have dutifully monitored cryptocurrency wallets associated with defunct Bitcoin exchange Mt. Gox for early warnings of a possible sell-off have been proven justified in their paranoia. According to a document published in the Mt. Gox website, Nobuaki Kobayashi, the exchange operator's trustee, sold approximately 24,658 BTC and 25,331 Bitcoin Cash between the last creditors meeting on March 7 and June 22 court ruling, allowing the estate to exit bankruptcy and enter civil rehabilitation. Altogether, the estate garnered just under 26 billion JPY, worth more than $230 million, recouping an average of about $8,100 per Bitcoin and $1,190 per Bitcoin Cash compared to the current values at $6,420 and $438, respectively. Kobayashi said that the purpose of the sale was to secure the interests of all bankruptcy creditors, which was required before the estate could enter civil rehabilitation. He wrote, "Due to the sale, the bankruptcy trustee has already secured a suitable amount of money to secure the interests that are expected to have obtained by BTC creditors under the bankruptcy proceedings in connection with BTC claims, to be treated as non-monetary claims under the civil rehabilitation proceedings. Accordingly, the bankruptcy trustee has determined that the interests expected to have already been obtained in the bankruptcy proceedings can be secured without taking the profit-securing measures under the trust agreement and guarantee entrustment and guarantee agreement for the BTC claims, and the BTC claims are not included in the subject protected claims under the trust agreement and the guarantee entrustment and guarantee agreement." Got all that? That was a frickin' puking of words. Past transfers likely connected to sell-off. Kobayashi had previously disclosed selling more than $400 million worth of Bitcoin and Bitcoin Cash over the 6-month period that correlated with the cryptocurrency market's descent from its all-time high. He incurred significant criticism for the manner in which he conducted those sales. Rather than use an over-the-counter broker like most large-scale buyers and sellers, he sold the funds on order book exchanges, magnifying the impact that the sales would have on the spot Bitcoin price. Needs some more period in that long list of words, seriously. That was like 2 sentences. Following those sales, CCN reported on several transfers out of Mt. Gox wallets, transactions collectively amounting to more than 24,000 BTC and BCH. Based on today's disclosure, it is now safe to conclude that those transfers were likely made as part of the sale. According to the Mt. Gox Cold Wallet Monitor, estate-controlled wallets are currently holding 137,891 BTC and BCH worth $945 million at the present exchange rate. These funds were recovered after the exchange went bust in 2014 following a $470 million theft. That remained the largest such incident until the CoinCheck hack earlier this year. Traders who held fund on the exchange at the time of its demise must submit claims by October 22nd to be considered for compensation from the estate. Now that the estate has entered civil rehabilitation, most creditors are hopeful that they will be paid in cryptocurrency rather than the fiat proceeds from another massive sell-off. However, compensation will ultimately depend on the rehabilitation plan approved by the court. Yeah, so pending what they decide, if that Bitcoin hits the markets, you would assume that there would be somewhat of a sell-off again. But those were like true believers in the beginning of Bitcoin. So I'm guessing that most of them will go back to hodling. While I'm sure that they'll just recoup any losses that they may have incurred in the beginning. And then some. Because why not? The price has gone up a lot since then. Early execs leave Block 1, the Peter Thiel-backed crypto startup behind EOS. 4 early employees and 2 contractors have resigned from the Hong Kong cryptocurrency company Block 1 to start up Strongblock, a new blockchain project that is currently under wraps. David Moss, Thomas Cox, Brian Abramson, and Corey J. Lederer were the second, third, fourth, and fifth employees to be hired by the corporate parent that created EOS, a decentralized operating system and application environment today valued at more than $5 billion. The protocol, which competes with the technology behind the Bitcoin and Ethereum blockchains, supplies a native cryptocurrency of the same name. At Block 1, Moss had been Senior Vice President of Technology Operations, Cox, Vice President of Product, Abramson, Vice President of Infrastructure, and Lederer, Senior Director of Technology Products. This does not bode well for Block 1, man. They lost 4 huge execs. I still don't buy the whole Mt. Gox having such a huge influence on the market. Why not? I mean, their sell-offs were, like, people were monitoring their wallets, and there were big transfers right before the worst days of the Bitcoin market. So, I mean, while we don't know for sure, I mean, he just came out and confirmed that they sold off in the last 6 months to enter civil rehabilitation. Because if they didn't sell off and pay off the bankruptcy, then they wouldn't have been able to do that and make people whole. So the news today confirms that they did sell off, and it had an influence on the market for sure. Yeah, I mean, I think it wasn't like one single thing. Like, they didn't cause the bear market by any means. I don't think that's what they're trying to say. Like, they definitely contributed, though, in my opinion. The executives joined Block 1 last year, Moss and Cox in August, and Abramson and Lederer in September. Software developers John Eric Cook and Michael S. Mason. Contractors began remote work on EOS in the spring. But according to their LinkedIn profiles, Abramson, Lederer, Cook, and Mason quietly left Block 1 and EOS in the summer. Moss had already quit by May, a month before Block 1 published the EOS main network. Oh yeah, no, it's not the sole reason. No, not at all. Mt. Gox hold a large amount of BTC. It only takes a small percent of BTC to make a big move in the price. Every time it was like the wallet went active and everybody went crazy. Yeah, I mean, people definitely were reacting to the wallet movement, I'm sure, too. So that helped contribute, I'm sure. But, yeah, it wasn't the only reason, for sure. EOS launched 2 test networks. We left because we saw a need in the blockchain marketplace that Block 1 was not going to address, one of the former Block 1 employees said, but did not specifically comment on Strongblock's strategy. Yeah, I guess now that EOS is up and running, they don't really need Block 1 much, do they? I don't know. And it's just covering the bugginess of it. Business bump. Kyle Samani, a managing partner at Multicoin Capital and a vocal supporter of EOS, has not been discouraged. In a June interview with Fortune, Samani admitted that EOS has made mistakes, but compared them to the rough start that the Ethereum blockchain has gradually overcome. Yeah, they're trying to just keep it under wraps that they lost a huge chunk of their executives, it sounds like. Well, if you know someone is about to dump a few $1 million worth of on the market, then it's a good time to go short before the dump. Exactly. People were monitoring those wallets and they transferred to exchanges. That's a good sign that they're going to dump some on the market. And a lot of people went short during that time, which is smart because that's exactly what happened. Price tanked. So yeah. We were already going down before any of that happened, though. Let's be clear. And I thought this was a good article. We're done with the news. Let me update topic. Talk about security tokens. Hacker Noon coming out with another good blog post. Yeah, that's about it. 10 important things to know about security tokens. 5-part series, part 1. By now, you may have come across these blockchain technology buzzwords, such as tokens, utility tokens, and security tokens. If you already know a thing or two about them, congratulations! If this is your first time to hear about them, today is your lucky day. In this post, we shall cover 10 important things you need to know about tokens, with a special focus on security tokens. As usual, we shall start with the basics and delve deeper as we progress. What are tokens? Tokens represent a particular asset or utility found in blockchain-based platforms. Tokens can represent any asset that is tradable and fungible, from loyalty points to commodities and even other cryptocurrencies. And since they operate with blockchain, the next question might be, what is the current state of blockchain-based tokens? Currently, most blockchain-based tokens are believed to be utility tokens. Consequently, they are able to circumvent most of the SEC regulations and raise millions of dollars through ICOs. However, SEC recently stated that they consider many of the existing tokens to be security tokens and not utility tokens. This is because the Commission looks at tokens from a point of view of how they are being used and not the way they are intended to be used. It is for this reason that many existing tokens might have to be to restructure or shut down. Yeah, the fact that many of them had ICOs just makes them security tokens in the eyes of the SEC, even though they're going to be used as utility tokens in the future. It also means that many new ICOs might have to consider structuring their tokens as security tokens and not utility tokens. This is because the economic reality is that the contributor's primary reason for investment is the anticipation of future profit. So, what are utility and security tokens? Utility tokens offer future access to a company's services and products. On the other hand, security tokens represent an investment in a company. Therefore, holders of security tokens are entitled to ownership rights. Hey, what's up, Future Wolf? They are bought by investors with the expectation of future returns in the form of dividends, revenue share, or price appreciation. How do you identify security tokens? To distinguish security tokens from utility tokens, you will need to apply the Howey test. The test requires you to answer the following questions. So basically, KuCoin shares. Yeah, really. Yeah, especially since they named it KuCoin shares. Like, that was a poor choice of words, wasn't it? But yeah, really any ICO. That's why the SEC deemed all these utility tokens as like security in a company. Like every ICO in the eyes of the SEC, is an investment with potential profits, investment in a company. So, and that's exactly what ICOs are. I mean, it's funding for the company with potential future profits for the investors. So, crypto dog days are over. Things are getting wacky. Yeah. I don't know. I'm getting ever so slightly more bullish right now. I think this week may see more red, but I'm pretty sure we're going to see a breakout to the upside. But we'll see. Does anyone here really use a utility token in their normal life other than Spankcoin? Right, and that's the problem right now. All these utility coins are just future plans down the road, and none of them are actual utility tokens yet. So, did KCF have an ICO though? That's a good question. I don't know that they did. How did they? Was it just an airdrop? I don't know. How did they distribute them? So Howie test: is the token being sold as an investment? Is there a person under who the investors rely on? If your answer to any of these questions is yes, then the token qualifies. It's not all the questions. There's 4 questions in the Howie test. Security tokens regulation. Security tokens are required to abide by the security laws of their base of operation, or they risk the wrath of government regulators. This is for this being like 10 things, whatever. This is just, I don't know. What are the advantages of security tokens? Unlike traditional financial models, tokenized securities come with many benefits. Let's mention a few. Cost effective. Smart contracts eliminate intermediaries, which in turn cuts down costs of service delivery. And the administrative costs of buying and selling are 0. Fast. KYC and AML checks are fast because they are automated, which makes selling assets to accredited investors fast. Global. The tokens may be eligible for global trading depending on their setup, which means as long as you have a wallet, you trade from anywhere in the world. 24/7 trading. Crypto trading outshines traditional trading because it is non-stop. You can trade anytime, day or night. That is a beautiful thing about these markets, but it's kind of a double-edged sword because it can also hurt you. If you're a day trader and you go to bed without a stop loss, then you could be hurting. Rapid adoption. Security tokens are bound to be quickly adopted once it's realized that they can lead to more liquidity and less administration. SEC compliance. Because security tokens are fully compliant with the law, people don't have to worry about breaking the law, but it's not all bed and roses. Tokenized securities have a downside too. Sorry, one sec here. Can't get hurt if you're a 24-hour day trader. Don't need sleep anyway. So true. Also, you will die. Mainly just from the stress alone, I would think. Disadvantages of security tokens. 1. Security tokens come with many regulations and limitations on who can invest in them and how they can be exchanged. Therefore, they can't be traded freely. You die rich, though. Hopefully. Hopefully it's worth it. And since they can't be traded freely and are subject to many secondary trading restrictions, liquidity can be affected significantly. Security token issuance platforms. Popular platforms are issuing security tokens include Polymath. Polymath is a blockchain-based platform that is used to simplify the creation and use of security tokens. The platform is SEC compliant and it facilitates the buying and selling of security tokens as classified by the SEC. Yeah, Sharder's still not moving. That's so weird, man. It's supposed to get listed tomorrow on BitX, right? Or BitZ? BitZ, sorry. Think they can get it to you to 100% easily. Hollow coin, please. What about it? Harbor. Harbor is an Ethereum ERC20 based protocol that aims to make security assets legally tradable on crypto asset exchanges. They are mostly focused on real estate to begin with and already have partnerships with Open Finance. Open Finance has its focus on building a security exchange and have partnered with Harbor as their protocol of choice that will help them achieve their goals. T0 is also a security token exchange that has partnered with Polymath as their protocol of choice. So these two are with each other, and these two are with each other. All right. Existing tokenized securities. So what are some of the examples of tokenized securities out there? While security tokens are rare in the market, here are a few tokenized securities that may interest you. Blockchain Capital, a venture capital firm investing in blockchain-enabled technology companies. It is arguably the first platform to introduce a public offering for securitized tokens. The offering ended up creating a blueprint for future tokenized securities. Science Blockchain. Science Blockchain is a fund and incubator which since gained interest in blockchain investments. It had its funds raised through an initial coin offering of a security token. Lottery.com. Tokenized securities returns are dependent on the gross raffle sales, and to help push the offering to the market, the company has established a partnership with Securitize and Cashbet. Really? They bought Lottery.com? Track your tickets, get alerts when you win, and play on the go. Alright. The lottery is tokenized. Spice VC intends to invest in some utility tokens, but its priority right now is security tokens. It is already listed Securitize as its first portfolio company. The future. So are security tokens here to stay? Security tokens are likely to have a bright future due to the following reasons. Fractionalization and liquidity. Security tokens offer an efficient way to fractionalize a single high-value asset. Digital security exchanges. The emergence of multiple security token exchanges makes it possible to be an increase in security tokens. Demand from institutional investors. Security tokens are in high demand because of their many advantages in the financial scene. Yeah. Final word. Crypto enthusiasts believe that the demand for security tokens will increase over the years. This is because they provide investors with an array of financial rights, which include equity, voting rights, dividends, buyback rights, and many others that utility tokens could not offer. Do you agree? Kind of a weak write-up, but still highlights a lot of the current state of security tokens. So, decent read. A little disappointed. Usually Hacker Noon reads are much better, but decent read. And Crypto Fights ICO. ICO. I call it the ICO. It's their pre-sale. I view it as an ICO, really. It's their Kickstarter. Still no sales in the last 1 day and 14 hours. They got to be feeling that. It's unfortunate. See what they do. Oh, they did have a new video too that I wanted to show. Update number 4: wagering, leveling, and balance. Let's watch that real quick. It's super short. Crypto Fights. Pause you. Play you.
In this developer update, we're going to be explaining wagering, leveling, and how players can win rewards in crypto fights. To ensure a competitive environment, we need to make sure that our battle mechanics are solid. We run data analysis on a high volume of simulated matches to ensure that builds can be used and countered. We want to leverage the transparency of battle logic on the blockchain to ensure that players aren't cheated while wagering.
Stock footage.
Crypto Fights uses a fair, transparent system where players have to grind their way to high-stake arenas. Traditional games on the market have to change the rules to keep player versus player mechanics fair. Crypto Fights is different because it lets the player base choose what rule set to fight with. Crypto Fights is ushering in a new era of gaming where the players participate in how the game they play evolves. On top of this, players will be able to wager on a battle, and it's up to the accepting challenger if they want to fight that opponent and accept the wager. Players can use their winnings to buy better gear or cash out and secure their profits. Anything from the weapons and armor or loot bags that hold engine coins can be melted down to cash in your winnings. This system of play allows the winning fighters to accumulate real value with the integration of cryptocurrencies and the provably fair blockchain-based game mechanic.
I just want to highlight that once again because this is like the first real video I've seen that highlights that, like, when you play these games you can, like, you know, wager and win actual real world money. Like, this is huge. for gaming. Like, I know, like, there's been, like, game betting in the past, but it's, like, it was all through, like, a central website, and they took fees and whatnot. Like, this is the first time in the history of gaming that this industry is just going to just go insane because of this. And I'm so excited for it. Also, they just showed, like, a random loot chest. Like, I haven't seen these before. Why don't they talk about this stuff? I want to know more about their game, and they just won't tell me. They just refuse to tell me.
Blockchain-based game mechanics. Players now have a new way to experience gaming with the potential to win big. Every player starts with a set of practice weapons for free. They can play at early levels with these weapons and wager their way into higher quality gear. At lower levels, you won't be competing with players that own higher level weapons due to level requirements. For example, if you're a level 5, you will not encounter another level 5 fighter playing with an epic item. Players get XP if they win, and they only win if they outsmart their opponents. This means that the players that reach the highest levels will have equally adept players on their level bracket.
Yeah.
Only players
it's on the engine platform
or a solid strategy will reach the high tier arenas. The higher you get in the ranking ladder, the higher the stakes involved. Imagine how tense battles can get when you and your opponent both have a considerable amount of investment from playing and acquiring new gear to trade up. That does it for this update. Stay connected by joining our Discord and visiting our website and checking out our pre-sale. And of course, you can stay tuned right here for more developer updates coming soon on Crypto Fights.
Yeah, dude. Seriously, the potential for Engine is insane. It's just been so quiet, though. I mean, they've been writing blog posts and whatnot about the multiverse and the potential in the future and whatnot, but man, I just can't wait. I want it now. Why not? I can't be patient anymore. I want it. Yeah. But that's like a kind of a good thing, though, because they've been quietly, like, making partnerships, getting dev shops on board, and just building out their SDKs and APIs that they're gonna give to these developers to build on their platform. So, Engine is like a better version of TRX. Yeah, but it's also on Ethereum, so I don't know if you can compare the two. Like, TRX doesn't want to be like the gaming platform, but yeah, I don't know. I haven't seen any, like, developments from Tron that would make me believe that they're even going to be able to compete with Engine, you know? Yeah, they got hype and volume during the bull market. Yeah, they did, but man, since then, not much. Oh yeah, their wallet's amazing. I love their wallet. They were like the first, like, multi-asset, like, good crypto wallet, in my opinion. Yeah, TRX is basically a trader's token. Yeah, it's just bot traded too. That's the only reason that it stays up in volume at all. Because it's so fractional, it's very appealing to bots. Also, they got their wallet tested to eternity. Engine. Yeah, seriously. Yeah, like, looking at the prices here, I just want to load up at these prices. Obviously, came out in October at 2 cents, went up to 36 cents during the peak. It's just been falling all year. Like, this just followed the rest of the market, though. So, I mean, in that regard, it's got a lot of potential because of the hype it could bring to gaming when it finally launches, you know? Hey, what's up, Nor? So, just wanna load up on Engine. Yep. Basically no hype all year. It's just follow the rest of the market. Looks like it's bot traded as well, though. Yeah, because it's very fractional. 626 satoshis. I wonder what the circulating supply is at. 761 million. Is that comparable to Tron? Tron's like 1 billion, isn't it? No, 65 billion. Holy crap. That is very, very, very fractional. Got a lot of growth potential. One good game that uses Engine is all it takes. Right. That's why I'm excited for Gods Unchained. That one is looking real promising. That doesn't take much to build a great card game, you know? And I think that's like a perfect use case for this. Like, cause can you imagine like playing Hearthstone with like betting on games and like actually making money doing that? Like, honestly, that's great potential. And like, it's not controlled by any single entity. Like, speaking of bots, have you used the Pine editor script thingy on TradingView? No. I'm not a huge TradingView person. I need to get into it more. No, you have like something I can read about it though? Rent-A-Cow, a link? Can't post links on YouTube, unfortunately. I can look it up, I guess. Is it just Pine editor? How to use TradingView Pine script introduction. Hey, there you go. Pine script tutorial. Oh, they actually blogged about it on TradingView. This is from, when did they post this? I always like to know when things are posted, just to know how out of the loop I am. December 13, 2013. Pointing my trading bot at BCN now. It was trading the mighty Doge, but Doge has become too mighty. Uh-oh. Doge is so mighty. I was daydreaming about Engine the other day. I'm excited for the day that blockchain items can transfer from game to game. E.g., using the same exact sword in two different games, the stats can be interpreted differently in each game for balance or whatever. Exactly. The potential there, like, and I just vision, like, playing, like, World of Warcraft, getting all of that gear, spending so much time playing World of Warcraft, you know, it like, took over people's lives when it first came out. And all of that time and energy that you put into that game, and then you finally decide to quit, and you lose everything. Everything is left behind. Now, you can take all those items, and if you want to ensure that you'll never come back, you can literally just trade them all away and get the value out in the form of like Engine or whatever current cryptocurrency. And you actually will get rewards for all your time spent. Or you could just move on to the next game, trade them all for other items, or they will transfer in the multiverse and be usable in another game. Like, that potential is just insane. Oh man. The fact that we don't have to leave all of the time we spent behind in games any longer is crazy. Like, the potential there is just, oh, I can't wait. I want it so bad. Just, and like looking back, all of that time like lost. Like, sure, you had fun playing those games, but we're gonna look back at all that time spent in the future that we spent on those games where we couldn't get any value out in the end, and we're like, man, what a waste of time that was. Compared to what we will have in the future, where we will actually be able to like make a living off of that, essentially. It's gonna be crazy. And yeah, Ready Player One will happen because people will be making money doing that. You can make a living just gaming. I just figured why I got banned from the Sharder channel. I shared your video stream reviewing Sharder. Oh, really? Did they not like it? Did I get banned too? You got me banned from Sharder. That's hilarious. Apparently they didn't like it. Well, not my fault. Maybe they should just do better. I mean, yeah, I don't know. I like Sharder well enough, but at this point, in this stage of the game, it's not enough, you know? Like, we're right now at the point where we're trying to figure that we're drowning in enterprise blockchains, and everyone's like reinventing the wheel in certain ways. Like, it's really not bringing anything revolutionary to the table, unless it is, and it has the crazy potential to revolutionize things. But we won't know that until it's out and it happens and it's in production, right? So, in that regard, why would anyone buy Sharder? Like, you know? Shard harder? Yeah, exactly. Agreed. Do better. Maybe it was just because I was sharing a link. Yeah, maybe that too. And that, but I mean, they can stop people from sharing links. I don't know. But that is funny. Sorry, dude. If that's the reason, sorry I got you banned. TradingView is proud to present the Pine scripting language. TradingView is the first platform to have this kind of functionality. Combined with advanced real-time charting and super engaged community of investors discussing ideas. TradingView provides a large set of pre-built Pine scripts. I can change away from crypto fights now. Just change to updates. Pine scripts, indicators, out of the box. We realized that wasn't enough for all our users. That's just what they use for all the indicators, right? You can write your own using their scripting language. Is that the gist of it? It just uses Pine script. I just didn't know it was called Pine script. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. It's a beta back in 2013. I'm sure it's not beta anymore. Got a whole wiki on it. Yeah, I really do need to take the time to just dive into TradingView and start using it more, and yeah. Get the lottery.com app. Kind of want to. I mean, no, I don't like gambling, really. Yeah, it is kind of weird that they'd insta-ban. Yep, that's how you make your own graph, Adams. Cool. Good to know. Maybe one day I'll research it more. Excited for the Will Smith bungee jump. It's in 5 hours. Check that out. Should research something else today. What's another coin that needs to be either looked into for updates, see where they're at, something that is being hyped on by one of you guys maybe. 0x, we're going to look at that. 0x just had an update. Oh, it's on trust nodes. Did I buy any more of those cards? No, I haven't. Maybe I should. Trump talk bad for crypto. Where's the bottom resistance? Unless you're referring to something specific, like the trade wars, do you mean? I think that's good for crypto. Like, it's the talk of trade wars that's going to burst the global debt bubble. That's the pin. That's the pin that's going to make that debt bubble burst. Any idea why Poe pumped today? No. I've been holding some Poe for a long while, though. It's up 20%. I don't know. I haven't heard any updates from that in a long while. Let's, okay, put that to the end. We're going to try to figure out why Poe pumped. Thanks for being a part of the family. Are they going away? Oh no. Look what I got in the mail today. Thanks a bunch, Team Poet Project. What did you get in the mail today? What is this? Oh, a bunch of swag. Alright. It's not really news, but yeah, I don't know. It's up quite a bit though. Maybe it just reached a bottom. No, not really. 107 Satoshis was the bottom, apparently. And just a big spike today. Had a huge spike back on June 30th. Wow. Look at that volume and just dwarfing everything else. Today's volume was not even like half of that volume. Wow. I don't know. Don't see any news. Let's go to the subreddit. Resources. Subreddit. Blockchain powered solution for content creators. Blockpublisher.com. Should do an update on Poet. I don't know where they are. I mean, we did our research early in the year on this. I haven't done an update since Jared's Telegram update, 9/11. Really no recent posts that would say why it pumped. Looks pretty random. Is their platform up and running yet? That's what I'd like to know too. You can find the roadmap. Here we go. The road to mainnet. Development updates July 12th. August 15th was the last one. Phase 1. Enable scale. Claim batching. Complete. Protocol updates in progress. Workflow automation in progress. Internal security reviews in progress. You don't even have internal security reviews done yet? Come on. Oh yeah, I remember these. Rosetta era. They finished all that. That was token sale, testnet, launch. That was June last year. Ptolemaic era. That was even further back. They don't have dates on any of this stuff. Come on, you even still working? August 2018 Poet Engineering Progress Report. Poet is the Internet of Content Value, the decentralized protocol suite for ownership, discovery, and monetization of content. In this month's update, I have big news. We've reached a critical milestone in the development of Poet, just in time to celebrate Poet's first birthday. Claim batching has been implemented and will appear in the next Poet release. What that means is that our ability to process large volumes of data on the Poet network will no longer be limited by severe scalability limitations of the Bitcoin blockchain. If a big media publisher needs to process 100,000 claims per second, we can make that work. Wait, are they on Bitcoin blockchain? No, this is an ERC20 token. What the hell? With this announcement, I'm confident that Poet will be among the first blockchain protocols to operate at true web scale, able to handle millions of daily active users processing millions of claims per day. Alright. Because our mainnet push has been our primary focus, this hasn't changed since June. The Poet testnet, attribution, API, integrations, developer libraries, mobile app. Where are we going next? Road to mainnet continues. Here's our current progress report on our mainnet launch. Here's a burn down charts. July, August mainnet milestone burn down charts. The total number of open tickets is still trending upwards in the long term, but at a slower rate this month. You'll be able to see the real headway better in the progress meter charts. As expected, scope discovery continues. We've added a lot more tickets since our last report. New in this month's report, we have more detailed breakdown on our progress meters. So they're just working. Heads down, working. What does mainnet mean? Currently, Poet is operating on the Bitcoin testnet. That's so weird. I thought they were on Ethereum. When did they switch to Bitcoin? How are they operating on Bitcoin? I'll have to find that blog post. Where we're anchoring each claim individually, one at a time. Using claim batching, we'll no longer be bound to the 7 TPS Bitcoin transaction speed limit. Our testnet software has served as a great proof of concept, and the introduction of the Frost API has made it easy for developers to build lots of integrations. So users can claim their content on the Poet network via WordPress, Drupal, Joomla, and mobile app, and a variety of developer libraries. Anybody currently using those integrations via Frost API will soon be batching claims on the mainnet Bitcoin blockchain, which is currently the most secure decentralized ledger in the world. Because of the Frost API, you won't need to make any big changes to take advantage of the mainnet batching. Keep creating. Alright. Poet token. What do you think about coin checkup price predictions? The price predictions just come from TradingView. So these technical analyses are just from TradingView API. If that's what you're referring to. Or do you mean, oh, this prediction? Oh. These are just in terms of, these are more like quantitative analysis of markets. I think that they're pretty accurate if adoption takes off over time. Not all of them will happen though, because you can't predict if a project goes bankrupt or closes shop. So I don't know how accurate they are in terms of that. I mean, if Poet has 1% of Bitcoin's previous average growth per year. Yeah, like these are just, they literally apply this to literally every single project. And not every single project is going to survive. So I wouldn't rely on these at all, personally, because they don't take fundamentals into account of the project surviving into the future. Coin checkout predict 117,000 Bitcoin. That looks good. Wait, where? What? On Bitcoin itself. Where are you seeing that? Anywhere. This just shows like possible scenarios is all. Like M0, the total of all physical currency plus accounts at the central bank which can be exchanged for physical currency. M1 measures M0 plus the amount in demand accounts, including checking or current accounts. M2 measures M1 plus most saving accounts, money market accounts, and certificate of deposit accounts of under $100,000. So it's just trying to measure against like global markets, the amount of money that could potentially flow into this project. I mean, I wouldn't put too much behind them. I mean, it's just, for Bitcoin's case, yes, I think that's 100% accurate because Bitcoin's not going to go away. And we'll get some of those markets over time. Everything else on here, I mean, outside of the top 10, even some of the top 10 may die a horrible death at some point. We don't know. But the one thing that I can say is, like, I'm pretty positive Bitcoin's not going away. You like Ethereum, pretty sure that's not going away, but I mean, will it grow? Will it scale? Will it? There's so many questions. I mean, Bitcoin has a lot of those same questions too, but as a store of value, Bitcoin's not going to go away. Ethereum can be seen as a store of value a little bit, but I mean, it's more towards its development. It's heavily focused on its development and scalability for its potential. Whereas Bitcoin isn't so much. It's a store of value. It's digital gold in people's minds. Whereas, you know, like everything else, like, it's just highly speculative that they're going to be able to deliver in the future. Looks different on my screen. I just check main page predictions. Oh. Like you click on Bitcoin and then here, or... yeah, I don't know where you're looking, but anyway, yeah, their predictions obviously not 100% accurate. It just shows potential. Just trying to find. You see a list of all the coins. Like what page are you? Like what did you click on to see that? I don't know where you're. Oh, just this prediction. Oh, this page. Gotcha. Yeah. So, yeah. So this is taking that page I showed you when you click on an individual coin and you go to the predictions tab. It's showing this data, but across every coin. So it's just quantitative analysis, potential growth if it takes over like percentages of like savings accounts, checkings account, you know, money markets, like all that. So that's all this is. Yeah, 4%. If 4% of worldwide physical money plus checking or current accounts plus most savings and deposit accounts flows into cryptocurrency and the coin keeps its current market value and grows linearly with the crypto market, could potentially hit $115,000. That's, you know, these are what if scenarios. Take them with a grain of salt. Is Poet still an ERC20 token? That's my question. They haven't done any token swaps or anything, have they? I had just been so out of the loop on some projects that I need to catch up on them. That's why it's almost safer to just hold coins on an exchange like Binance or whatnot. Because if you're holding them in a wallet, you have to manually swap them. If you're holding them on Binance, they perform the swap for you. If you don't want to keep up on all of your altcoins, it's kind of a safer bet. Anyway, pretty sure it's still ERC20. PO. Should say on here. Is it on there? No, it goes on charts too. Yeah, blockchain Ethereum. Even though they're in their blog posts, recent blog posts, they're saying it's on Bitcoin. It's weird. It's running on the Bitcoin testnet. But wonder why when they decided to go from Ethereum to Bitcoin. Maybe they just did the ICO with Ethereum, and they always meant to build off of the Bitcoin blockchain. Who knows? 0x launches a new protocol. We test run. Ethereum's second biggest token, with a market cap of $333 million, announced on Monday they have now launched a new protocol on mainnet. We won't go into the details, as we will be focusing instead on the front-end user experience, except to give a summary description as stated when the ICO'd in August 2017. They describe it as an exchange with off-chain order relaying, where relayers can create their own liquidity pools and charge transaction fees on volume. That is combined with on-chain settlement and publicly accessible smart contracts that any dApp can hook into. After going to their portal, you're greeted with a pretty easy to follow tutorial. It tells you that first of all, we need to convert some of our ETH into WETH, with WETH we being a tokenization wrap of ETH, so that smart contracts can more easily deal with it. Interestingly, there are now 876,000 WETH worth about $200 million on the smart contract, which has processed some 170,000 transactions, making this one of the most successful smart contracts ever. But let's go back to 0x and to one of the first screens we see. So this is going through the exchange, but I want to go to their details actually. Announcing the launch of 0x Protocol v2.0. We're incredibly excited to announce that we have completed mainnet testing for 0x Protocol version 2.0. After over a year of development and numerous rounds of internal and external security audits, we are confident that this new system of Ethereum smart contracts is one of the most highly vetted systems on the Ethereum blockchain. Launch of v2.0 is an important milestone in 0x's long-term mission of creating a tokenized world where value can flow freely. Version 1 enabled developers to create beautiful user experiences, tap into public pools of liquidity, reduce development time, and lower costs associated with trading. Version 2.0 brings further modularity and extensibility, allowing developers to address many new use cases. Over the past year, we have not only seen an explosion in the number of ERC20 tokens, we have also seen a growing set of new token standards such as ERC 721 for NFTs. 0x Protocol version 2.0 addresses the needs of both developers and end users to access and exchange all types of new digital assets as they emerge. Do they have a market for trading ERC 721s? Because man, that'd be sweet. Over the past year, the 0x core team has not only been building, we have also been listening to relayers, Solidity devs, UX designers, market makers, community members, dApp devs, and others. By gathering all of this feedback, we have been able to include features in 0x Protocol 2.0 that will pleasantly surprise developers, bring a new way of high-quality projects onto 0x, and set up the system for future upgrades and improvement through governance. Bought Neo at 0.00278 SAT. What would you do now? Hold it or will it go down more? Sorry, last question. That's pretty much the post. That's good that 0x is making big releases. I have high hopes for 0x in the future. Let's take a look at Neo. Shared your page on at Facebook to 4,000 fake friends. Appreciate it, man. Neo does seem to be hitting good support here. It looks to be testing it again, though. You got it at 2780. So you're a little red. I think that all depends on what Bitcoin does at this point. Which I expect Bitcoin to hold 6,300 personally. So if that happens, I think NEO should do well. And it's, like I said, this seems to be a great spot to pick up some NEO. If the altcoin market is truly recovering, that remains to be seen. And we can compare that to Ether too, which I really use this as the metric to say, like, that might have been the bottom of the alt market. We'll see, but it's turning down again the last couple days. And XRP still running the... It's come down a lot the last couple days. Check my NEO wallets today, collected 19 more gas, but still well in the red. Yeah, that is nice about NEO is gas can kind of offset losses, but that's kind of in the same boat. That hasn't... Man, that was a while ago it bottomed out. August 13 now. We shall see. But yeah, I think I would, if I was in your boat, I would just hold on to it. NEO could recover, and I think it's kind of due. NEO hasn't had any hype as of late, and I think people will start looking at it again. Might see some movement out of it. I've been questioning, because I got out of NEO back here at some point. And it was a good move, but I mean, Ether's been going down too, so should have got out of Ether too. But yeah, I've been looking to find another entry back into NEO, and been considering doing that soon. Also found 3.1 gas in a wallet I expected to be empty, which was nice. Nice! That is nice. Yeah, I mean, extra, what is gas at? 15, 16 bucks at current prices, but you know, in the future might have been an extra 50, 60 bucks. Not bad. Man, OST, what's going on with that? OST is just OST, up 78% today. I sold at $90-ish, I think. I do wonder if some coins will come back or new ones will come in on the next bull run. I mean, could be. I think a lot will come back. I think the top 10 is pretty... I mean, although things will move around for sure, I think it's pretty set in stone for a while. Unless something just comes out of nowhere, which could happen. Pumping right now. Ooh, Golem's pumping a bit. That's unexpected. And what is OST about? OST software platform helps businesses gain competitive advantage with blockchain. We partner with the world's most forward-looking projects to bring potential of decentralization into reality. Our signature product, OST Kit, gives businesses all the tools they need to run a blockchain-powered economy. Another enterprise blockchain solution. See if anyone's talking about the pump on Reddit. Simple token. 4 months ago was the last post. Oh, we moved. OST.com. There we go. 6 hours ago. It's the last one. Then 4 days ago. None will come back. People will finally see that Doge is the only coin they need, and the rest will fail. Let's hope so. Sorry, Jerome. Alessio Rastani thinks there is a 55-60% chance the 6,000 level won't hold because if it is tested many times, it eventually breaks it. I have said the same thing, but I really don't think we're going to go down to 6,000 again. You know, crossing my fingers. I've turned ever so slightly bullish. I think 6,300 is going to hold, and we're going to turn up, break out of this little wedge that we formed here, and eventually towards the end of September break out of this wedge here. But until we do, like, you know, that's when I get real bullish, when we break this upper bound, upper descending triangle line that we've seen all year long. But I really do think that 6K is going to hold, and we shouldn't touch it again. If we do drop below these wedges though, then yeah, 6K will likely break and we'll go down this time around, because we've been in this triangle all year long, and if we test that one more time, I think we'll go down. But I'm just optimistic that we're not going to head down there. 6,300 will hold this week. We will see though. If we go below 63 this week, then I will become a little more bearish. He said we'll never see 6K again. Well, we're doomed. Yep. Doomed. Yeah. No reason for that pump apparently. Another random pump. All right. My stomach is growling. I'm going to grab a shake real quick. And we'll keep looking and doing some project updates. Maybe do a deep dive in something new. Alright, BRB. Thanks for hanging out, guys. My pleasure, Jerome. Red Pill, there's no big news. Why should BTC be going up? From my side, it will test lowest, next big support, and go to 6.5 or so, and then again down, down, down. I mean, that could definitely happen. But I think, I don't know. I will, if we go below 60, like I said, if we go below 63, I will become a little more bearish for sure. But I'm expecting that to hold this week. And it's just, this is just purely like technicals and change in sentiment with potential for that backed exchange. They just announced their first Bitcoin backed ETF today, launching in November. I mean, that's pretty huge news. But yeah, maybe maybe we'll go down before then. Who knows? But I don't know. For whatever reason, I'm expecting 63 to just hold this week. And yeah, if it breaks, I'll change my tune. And then I'll be questioning whether or not 6K will hold again. Because I think if we touch 6K again, that that support has been touched so many damn times this year that it probably will break. But yeah, I expect to stay within this wedge, break to the upside maybe next week, toward closer to the end of September, and hopefully be retesting 68, 69 levels by then. Yeah, by then 68 will be the real big test. And hopefully we can start getting out of there. Once we break out of here, I think it's just going to be crazy huge volume once this triangle breaks. But the same thing here, like we break this again, lots of sell volume. So we will see. Been saying for a while that end of September is going to be an important time because all of these wedges are all tightening right here. Maybe the stock market gives way. Who knows? Anything can happen. And whether or not the stock market crashing will actually pump Bitcoin, who knows? That's also speculative. It's all speculation and guessing. Rich Piana always said shake time. What? I don't know who that is. A little excess. Delicious. Moon season. Let's hope so. Getting a bunch of notifications everywhere. Make sure of that. After they wedge, they moon for one day and then back to Earth. Yeah. Yeah, there's that too. Alright, what other project updates are there? Wait, what? Google ends cryptocurrency advertising ban. But only for certain kinds of ads. Google is reversing part of its sweeping ban on cryptocurrency-related advertising and plans to allow regulated crypto exchanges to buy ads in the United States and Japan. New policy starts in October. Facebook also started allowing some types of cryptocurrency-related advertising back on its platform in June. Well, that's some good news, I guess. Plans to allow regulated crypto exchanges to buy ads in the US and Japan. Update to Financial Products and Services Policy, October 2018. Alright. Regulated exchanges. Yeah. That seems to be the trending news right now. Google's ending the ban. I guess I gotta look him up. Rich Piana. Oh, yeah, I know this guy. I guess I just didn't know him by name for some reason. IFBB Mr. California in 1998. Tons of awards. When did he die? August 25th, 2017. Dead at 46. Alleged what? Alleged overdose. Jeez. That's gotta be Photoshop. His arms are freaking massive. That's insane. Will Smith again. Why would anyone want to look like that? I don't know, man. Like, you can't even, like, touch your own shoulder. Ask a huge bodybuilder to touch their own shoulder. It's kind of funny. Like, it's okay to look good and have a little bit of mass, but man, to be that huge, it's insane. Just don't get it either. Dogecoin still up 137% from 30 days ago. He was extremely flexible too. Wow, okay. Guess I didn't know much about him. X down 10%, even after the version 2.0 release. Steam down 14%. iOS tokens a little bit up. He suffered from bigorexia, yeah. That is a thing. They look in the mirror and they don't think they're big enough. Eon down 11%. Man. Anything posting decent gains today? Top gainers. Market and trading. Where's the volume? I guess we just do it by minimum market cap. Ignis up 5%. So yeah, really not a lot of big gainers today. Quest Network up 4%. Let's look at the recently added. We haven't looked at the recently added in a while. Pluracoin, Trip Trust, T-Coin, Ascent, Smart of Giving. What the hell is that? Bunny token. Looks like the social send icon. No website. Six. Just six. No website. Cmet Coin, Robotina, Internet of Games, Box Token, Crypto.com. Someone spent some money on that. MCO. What is crypto.com? Buy, sell, and pay with crypto. One simple app. That's right. Cards. So this is Monaco, right? Did they rebrand as crypto.com? Monaco's gone, yeah. Weird. I know they bought crypto.com, but I thought Monaco had been on markets for a while. Dollar is slowly losing strength versus euro. Good for me. It means cheaper BTC. Yeah. USD is losing favor in the global market. What is the symbol for USD again? USD markets. I'll just... AUD to USD. Euro to USD. GBP to USD. USD JPY. The yen is increasing in value. USD to try. Turkish lira. Yeah, yen is strong. AUD USD. Peso. Yeah, anyway. Weedy meaty. What's your opinion about XRP? Will XRP be accepted by the banks and have XRP in the position to take swift place? It's got potential. They're launching XRapid next month. They already have a bunch of partnerships lined up, apparently pledging to use the network. I mean, I've been saying for a long time, like, I don't like XRP, but I think it's necessary. Like, as a cryptocurrency, I don't like it, but I don't have any delusions that we're just going to replace banks overnight. And XRP is a intermediary step along the way. So it can help banks stay relevant, improve their technology. But that doesn't mean that, you know, because they're going to be using RippleNet and XRapid, that doesn't necessarily mean XRP has value, but I think it does because people see XRP as the investment vehicle in that area. So I've always said XRP is the big bank coin, so it will do well in the future, IMO. But yeah, we'll see next month after it launches too, that might go crazy again. I think that recent pump was really people trying to get ahead of that. These big steps up it took last week. A lot of times BTC is going down a little at the end of the hour. Yeah? People trying to get the candles to close as they want. The whales, that is. Yeah, these dips that we were talking about. One at 10. Red candle at 9. Red candle at 8. Red candle at 7. Red candle at 6. Green candle at 5. Green candle at 4. Yeah, a lot of red candles so far this morning on the hour. Keep watching it, seeing if it keeps happening. Oh, what do we do today now? Check out DApp radar. Any new DApps? New DApps. Bet, Dice, Pixel, Master. These are EOS. Sign up EOS. Alright. Let's pick Pixel Master. Are you following top 5 coins which will be listed in Coinbase, like XRP, Stellar, etc.? Not really. I think we pretty well know that Coinbase doesn't like XRP because it's centralized. I don't see that happening for a long while, getting listed on Coinbase. Hey, what's up, Apocalypto? They acquired that DEX, and they'll probably be listing some other ERC20 tokens potentially. So I think there's still some hype there, potential there. Like the rumor mill is churning on that, like BAT token, 0x, Request Network possibly, stuff like that. But been pretty quiet as of late on that front. Oh yeah, we saw this the other day. Bit potato. Someone drew Pikachu. Buy one for sale, EOS. I thought what I'd do was I'd pretend I was one of those deaf mutes. These are always fun little experiments. New dApps on Ether. My Crypto Heroes. Did we look at that one? Can't remember. HTML5 game for smartphones and PC featuring blockchain technology. MCH is a quick and casual worker placement RPG. Collect and train historical heroes of the world, get special and legendary items into your equipment, compose the ultimate unbeatable team formations, and challenge epic battles. This is still broken. Yeah, it is. Go to Twitter first. MyCryptoHeroes.net. Pre-sale. Wait. 125 days left? No, hours. In the near future, records of past heroes have all vanished into the crypto world. It is your job as a data miner to dive into the depth of the crypto world to battle enemies and restore the heroes back to their finest forms. Collect and strengthen your heroes through battles and trades to stay ahead of other miners, where you can find the best heroes imaginable. Proof of play. Trading asset game. Proof of victory. Editable asset. Acquire heroes prior with Ethereum to the game's release. MCH is a game focused on battles, and the heroes obtained are the most essential factors in winning battles. They will also become your source of profit once the game starts. Furthermore, the selling period for these heroes are limited. Be careful not to miss any opportunities. 5 days, 125 hours. Thank you. 100% worth of gum in-game currency for all ETH used to purchase heroes will be returned to you. Gum, game user money, is the currency used in MCH. Can be purchased with ETH. Gum is mainly used for the purchase of heroes and for transactions between players. I'm gonna use gum as currency. Holy crap. Going for 14.6 ether. Legendary heroes. Weedy Meaty, thanks for the follow, man. Oh my goodness. George Washington, 5.8 ether. Nobunaga Oda. Legendary. Full stats on everything. Wow. Apparently Nobunaga is the perfect character. Florence Nightingale. Nurse with a huge syringe. Ludwig van Beethoven. 0.29 ETH. Hilarious. Kojiro Sasaki. Half an ETH. Billy the Kid. Thomas Edison. Marco Polo. Masamune Date. 3 ether. Okay. Collaboration hero. Emont Alliance My Crypto Heroes. Collaboration with the popular blockchain game Ethereum. Anticipated collaboration with MCH. Limited to 1,000 units during pre-sale period. 10.7 Emont. Only spent Emont on it. Airdrop hero. The Wright brothers. Limited to 2,500 units during pre-sale. How do you get the airdrop? Every time a hero is purchased in a bid, the sales price will increase the next time the hero is sold. The hero's price will rise each time you win a bid. The smaller stock. Alright. Weird. Log in with MetaMask. Maybe I gotta be logged in for it to register. Well, I'll just do it. Just log in, see if it does anything. Beta battle. Can I just claim this? I don't know how this works. It's not working. It says it's an airdrop. Give it to me. Oh, get hero. Now it's finally working. How much is gas right now? That's not bad. I just like having crypto collectibles in my wallet, because why not? Purchasing process started. Gas. 6. Come on, Ether. Always so expensive lately. I'm gonna get the Wright brothers. Yay. HTML5 game for smartphones, PC. Acquiring heroes. Customizing. You can name and customize your hero's appearance to your liking by using the art edit function. You can create your own truly original hero with extra additional abilities. Really? Send your heroes to fight your other heroes of your choosing through clearing quests. Heroes will level up, acquiring items and becoming stronger. Confirmed. Extensions are equipment that power up your hero. By defeating enemies in quests, you can obtain these extensions such as swords and armor. If you manage to get rare special extensions, you'll be the envy of everybody. I want to be the envy of all my friends. Buying and selling heroes and extensions. Heroes and extensions can be bought and sold through the marketplace. Through clever economic moves, you can greatly increase your power and asset value. How much ETH and BTC do you need for receiving an airdrop? I never received an airdrop. I am Rocky. rookie to this. Oh, it depends. Most of them you need to register for now. You still have to do KYC, know your customer, like register on each one. And depending on where you're from, Jerome, if you're from the US, most won't do airdrops there anymore just because of the murky waters and regulations. You should get the BAT browser. We can send you BAT. I have a BAT address that's tied to Twitch and YouTube, so you can give me kickbacks there if you want. If you use the BAT browser, you can tip me in BAT. Land territories. The Netherlands. Yeah, you should be good then. You just got, like I said, you just got to register individually. Like there isn't like a mass registration. Like if you just hold, well, Ether kind of. If you have an ETH address, you'll just get random airdrops in there. It's starting to like just turn into spam really. But last year I got airdropped like 50 OMG, which turned into something legit this year, so it can turn out to be something, but I think those days are kind of in the past at this point. I don't know. Boring land. Your ETH address is on Binance. Binance doesn't support airdrops. You have to have an actual Ethereum wallet that you own the private keys for. So like use like my Ether wallet or Engine wallet or the other countless Ethereum wallets out there. That's not an exchange. Really need to check my airdrop, see if anything's worth anything. Well, that's the nice thing about let me just open mine. Actually, I think it's right here. That no. MetaMask. Open and tab. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Open the address on Etherscan. Alright, I'll just Etherscan. The nice thing about Etherscan specifically is if you look up, it shows you your token balance and like all the spammed tokens I have in here. A lot of the airdrops don't have any value because they haven't really hit exchanges, most of them. But look how many freaking tokens I get airdropped in here. It's ridiculous. My ERC 721 tokens. Now I have one MCH. MCHH. 50 gods. I actually have a lot more gods. I have to export a bunch of them still. What's WR again? Oh, War Riders. Bought some War Riders. Got the MLB crypto, baseball, MCHH. Getting a nice little collection going now. Trust? What do you mean trust? Yeah, that's just my tokens I have in there. For what are getting airdrops? Keeping ETH on balance. What? You get, if you just have an Ethereum address in a wallet that you control the private keys for, you get random airdrops. If you have your Ethereum on an exchange, you won't get airdrops. Trust Wallet. Oh yeah, Trust Wallet's a good one. Yeah. So yeah, I use this one just for stream and like playing around on dApps and whatnot. So I keep some Ether in here, so that therefore I have a bunch of random airdrops in this one. This is my MetaMask wallet. And then I had my main storage in my hardware wallet that gets random airdrops as well. When Moon? I know, right, Apocalypto? Seriously. This moon is taking forever. But yeah, that's how you get airdrops. Just keep it off of exchanges, put it in a wallet that you control. You can use Trust Wallet. That'd be a good one. I've heard that's a good one. I haven't used it personally, but I'm breaking my keyboard again. Trust Wallet app. I looked at it before. It does look good. They had the partnership with Binance recently. Oh, back in July recently. So yeah, it's a legit one. I don't know how it integrates with Binance. Does it integrate with Binance? That'd be really nice if it did. Oh, they do have a dApps marketplace too. So this is similar to the one that Coinbase released, the Toshi wallet that recently got rebranded as Coinbase Wallet. So it does that too. That's nice. So this is like MetaMask on mobile, basically, which is very nice because then you can play your dApps on mobile. So we'll soon have been 9 months in a bear market. I wonder if we could end up in a multi-year bear cycle again. I think that's on the table, definitely, Apocalypto. You know, we're expecting that, barring outside influences like stock market crash, any other major global recessions happening, any of that stuff that we've been talking about, that if the market just kept going like it has been, like it's gonna be like 2021 before the next crazy rise. So, which wallet am I using? I have a Ledger, and I just use my Ether wallet for, you know, a hot wallet. I also have Engine wallet. I got that Jax wallet that I'm checking out. I've got the Ethos wallet. Just been playing with a lot of different wallets lately just to see which ones I like. Ether rapidly increased. No, it didn't. That didn't rapidly increase. It's hitting that 200 support though. And it went below, yep, dropped below 0.032 to 0.0319 for a minute there. It came back up though. But yeah, if you're looking for a good wallet, honestly that Coinbase wallet that has the built-in dApp browser, or this one, the Trust wallet, having that built-in dApp browser is really nice because then you can play with dApps. So if you're looking for one to play with dApps, then I would use either this Trust wallet or the Coinbase wallet, which it used to be Toshi. I don't know if you can just search for that now and find it. Coinbase wallet. Yeah, wallet.coinbase.com. So, yep, this is the former Toshi wallet. So same thing. Built-in dApp browser so you can play with dApps. Like if I was going to use a wallet for playing with dApps, like I would either use the Coinbase or the Trust wallet. Personally, those are the two bigger ones that I know of. Sorry, one sec. I see a game, War Riders, on Trust. It says it is the first MMO game of earning crypto. Yeah, we've checked out War Riders. WarRiders.com. I have some of these cars. Watch the trailer.
Our world was green and beautiful. And now, it's just sand and salt. In this chaos, humanity has been pushed to near extinction and struggling to survive. All the memories I have left are filled with the sounds of roaring engines, the smell of gunpowder, and gun oil. All other form of money is gone, except benzene, the last digital currency on Earth. And all people do in this sandpit is kill each other for it. But hey, when it comes to me and what's mine, I'll do the same damn thing to get it. So if you see me on the sand, stay out of my way.
Mine or die. So yeah, the concept behind it is like you're gonna mine benzene by driving around, and there's like locations, like you have your fleet of vehicles, and you can have a clan, and you just roll around looking for benzene to mine, which is their native cryptocurrency. But it's in like a 3D world with hopefully great graphics. Kind of a little cautiously optimistic, but it's a fun concept. I hope they deliver. Need some benzene for the itch in my toes. But yeah, I bought a couple cars. Just 28 days left. I've got... No, I don't want the sign up. I want... Where's the pre-orders page? Pre-order now. There we go. I did not get a freaking Lambo. They sold out. I was pissed. I want that Lambo. But I did get... I got 5 SUVs, 3 war trucks, 4 hovercrafts, and a car tank. That's really all that's available right now. How many car tanks are left? They're sold out too. I think this this pre-sale model was much better than what CryptoVites had going on personally, where every order increases the price, so it kind of gives you that itch to get in early before anyone else, and then also there's an element of randomness in stats. So when you buy a car, it can vary in stats. I have 4 of these, and they all have different stats. Different main guns and different alt guns, different equipment slots. So this model is much better, IMO. Because then there's a marketplace for trading up for the best stat vehicles and min-maxing. And that gets people a little more excited in your ecosystem. So model's a little better in this game so far, IMO, than CryptoVites, but still optimistic for CryptoVites, because yeah, we'll see. Anyway, all of these could fail miserably. And the NFT behind it, a non-fungible token behind it, could become worthless, but you hope they deliver, and then it becomes worth something one day. That's no different than any of these cryptocurrencies, am I right? Playing the game does not cost gas. Ooh. Uses Loom Network. I hope a lot of people just go to Loom Network for the time being. It's like side chains, dApp chains that can scale right now during the scalability woes for dApps and apps out there. On-chain dApps. Double jump that Tokyo. That. Not loading. Nope. That is nice that they're using the side Loom Network though, so there's no gas cost. Anyway, let's see what I can beta battle. Currently, only a part of battle beta inventory is playable. For details on the function and future update schedule, please see below. To play beta battle, you need to log into the Loom Network. What? How do you do that? Login button at the top right. Approve signature request. Your hero is displayed in inventory. Oh. Login? Your signature is being requested. Sign? Is it done? Am I signed in? Choosing team members. Assemble a team using your heroes. You include up to 3 heroes. I only have 1. Choose extensions. I don't have any extensions. Rearrange active skills. I don't have any active skills. Ranks are an indication of opponent's strength. Battle. Rank rewards. Heroes and extensions provided are for battle beta test only. Heroes purchased in the presale may be used in battle beta test. However, their status and skills will differ after the game is in service. Free of charge heroes and extensions will be withdrawn after battle beta test ends. Oh. So I can just grab some to play with to test it out. Data from battle beta test will not be carried over after the game's release. Sidechain doesn't sound monogam. What? Did I read that right? I thought this was off-chain. Why is this taking so long? Go to sleep, blessing everyone with a bull market. Thank you, Apocalypto, for your blessings, and enjoy your rest, sir. Thanks for hanging out. Inventory. I have nothing. Not logging me in. Oh, sounds like side chick. That's what Ethereum needs right now, some side chicks. Oh. Beta player. So I'm signed in now? Give me a Loom address. There we go. I have Wright Brothers, MCH Warrior, MCH Tactician, and MCH Artist with... Oh, I've got all the extensions. Alright, let's do this. How do I assemble my team? That button doesn't work. Why doesn't that work? Oh, sweet. Active hit. 40% physical damage to a single unit. Right flyer. 10% increase to all allies' agility. Nice. Wait, there's a Wikipedia? Oh, it links to their Wikipedia page. The Wright brothers. Awesome. MCH Warrior. 40 physical damage to a single unit. 120% int damage to a single unit. I don't... What do? I can't form a team. Why don't you work? I want to play. Apparently beta's not working. I don't know. Oh well, we tried. Come back another time, I guess. 3-day profits. Another high risk. High risk, higher reward. Our 3-day profits contract is hard coded to pay out 33% every day forever as long as there is ETH in the contract. Nobody can change it or stop it. Not even us. The developers earn 33% daily withdraw earnings anytime the second you start. What? I wish they would fix their links on their site and I could actually go to the websites. Smart contract. 171 ether in there. What is this music? It's very relaxing. 3-day profits. Is that their website? It's data that apps. Dope Raider. Produce, trade, and raid dope on the blockchain. What? Alright. Simple token. That was OST. Visit website. Blockchain infrastructure to empower new economies. Yep. That was pumping today. What was it? DAP.com? Yeah, this had another list. Daily divs, Ethless, Sonam, Reorcalize, Coupet game? Virtual Dragon game. IDEX, Gods Unchained, Bancor, FOMO 3D, Kyber Network, MLB Crypto. Did it just start over? It's the same song. Next. Apparently I can't find that DApp though. Midnight Run. It's Midnight Run. These are all gambling. ETH birds. Is CryptoKitties with birds? Multi-level bonus system. ETH birds users can trade and breed their birds, as well as partake in numerous mini games. Sounds like CryptoKitties with birds. Reserve a place to buy the first 100 parrots. Come on. Really? ETH birds. I don't want to reserve a spot. Donut Chain. Exorbux King. Wolves Exchange. Paradise. Terrace. And Bounty 0x. Did that launch? And that's all the new dApps there. Bounties Network. Blockchain Cuties. Hyper Dragons. Zero X Universe. We looked at that. Or Ox Universe. Looked at that the other day. Ether Kingdoms. ETH Town, OpenSea, peer-to-peer marketplace for scarce digital goods. Yeah, that's that. This is where you can trade stuff. This is a marketplace for trading NFTs currently. It loads. Whoa. Oprah the Great. Not safe for work. Digital art. MCH Hero. People selling their CryptoKitties on here. Yep. So I could sell my Gods Unchained cards on here. What are they going for? Let's figure this out. Let's see how much value I have on Gods Unchained. Legendary. Are these not for sale? I don't. How does this work? Highest offer 08. Okay, so there's none of these for sale. They're just placeholders. Maybe you can't sell them yet. For whatever reason. They're in my wallet. I should be able to sell them on this marketplace. Wait a second. Dick Puddlecoat. What is this card? Discard your hand and copy your opponent's hand. What a name. Tier the Just. Like, I see duplicates that would make me think that they're, yeah, owned by Jimmy Beaver. I don't you just make an offer. I don't understand. My account, my items. Here's all my items. I don't know. Can I just sell? Yeah, sell, gift. There's my kitty. Plain Jane, worst freaking kitty ever. That's Sphinx, that's its rarest property, I think. My poor plain Jane. I have 2 other kitties, but they're for sale. And I guess they don't show up in my... I guess they're technically in a smart contract. So I must have taken them out of my address. Let me go to CryptoKitties or CryptoKitties.co. Start. Sign in. Sign. Yeah, because they're for sale. Can I cancel the sale? Cancel. Oh, my cat back. Transaction error. Exception thrown in contract code. What the? Gas fee $7? What? That can't be right. I broke it. Try again. Cancel. There, that's better. Confirm. That was weird. You canceled the sale. This can take a few minutes. Alright. Go back to my kitties. Click this guy. Cancel sale. A question. Confirm. Alright, got my kitties back. Where was I? OpenSea. Can I... Yeah, I can just... Can I see what other ones are going for? Yeah. Whoa. What? Someone has a car tank kit listed for $69.69 Ether. I think that is not going to sell. Oh, you can set it as an auction. There's 13 days left on that one. Yeah, people just selling the car tanks and Lambos because they're sold out. Can't get them anymore. Let me pick my car tank. Oh, it actually shows the stats on here too. Man, it's a nice website. OpenSea, the place to go for trading all of your non-fungible tokens. Yeah, I think we'll have to wait a while to sell these because they don't have any value yet. Or delusional if they're going to sell those. Transaction confirmed. So I get my kitty back? F5. Maybe it's at the end? I don't see my kitty. Alright, maybe it'll take a minute to refresh or something. Email and nickname? Alright. Save account info. Sign. Eh. That's me on OpenSea. Oh, I can change this too. Create your own avatar and tie it to your wallet address using Ethmoji. What? Ethmoji. Make your first Ethmoji. Poop. As oh, it costs money. You see this? Went down here. Where is that? 0.01 Ether to create an Ethmoji. Come on. This ain't loading. Your beta tag is very beta. Oh, there's my kitty. So yeah, that's cool. You can actually like see all of your inventory here pretty easily. Supports many of the dApps. OpenSea's pretty nice. This is the first I've checked it out so far. Not too shabby. Chicken Hunt. That's my retirement savings being harvested in chickens. Forever just earning chickens. Casino game based on crowd sale. Edgeless. What? EDG tokens can be used for staking, funding the bankroll of edgeless casino games. No, alright. Collect and raise fantasy creatures called Axie. Alright. Oh. Play game. Trade Axies with other adopters. Seems to be the state of dApps right now. Well, I don't want to. Dope Raider. Oh yeah. Let's check this out. The game is live. Produce, trade, and raid dope on the blockchain. Dope Raider is an RPG about underground drug business in a world with a unique economy. Players begin their life as a narco with an individual skill set in one of the diverse 7 districts. By performing various actions, narcos can earn more respect in town, opening up more possibilities, like buying better equipment, changing identity, and recruiting new narcos. Narcos can make their living by growing weed, processing cocaine, trading product at district markets, or by raiding each other. We have agents ready to assist you. If you want to create a support ticket, please leave the email and describe. Yeah. Oh man. Dope Raider narcos are unique ERC 721 tokens that begin life in their home district. Make a living by growing weed, processing cocaine, trading product, and district, da-da-da. POA is the in-game currency, so profits are real. Each narco has a set of skills they rely on to earn more respect and progress through the game. Hilarious. How do you play? Market. Actually gotta buy someone. She's 3 ether. 0 respect. These are hilarious. Bambi, Bitsy Boo, Brownie, VP. The special one. Max Hulk. 2 ether. No thanks. Miss Officer. And Kraken. They're expensive. Let's play. No extension needed. Play in all browsers. Sign up with Portis. What's Portis? Need more I'll buy one from one of the exchanges here. Must be played with Nifty Wallet. Play now. We're live on the Poet Network. Switch to Poet Network in your Nifty Wallet or Trust Wallet. Oh man, I don't have Trust Wallet. Having to install all these freaking extensions and wallets and all that crap is gonna be a pain. Why do I feel like many of these games will be the modern day Beanie Babies where everyone thinks they could be worth loads but they'll end up being worthless? Yeah. I think CryptoKitties kind of like piqued everyone's interest, and now it's brought in a whole slew of these crypto collectibles games, but yeah, most of them will be worthless. At least there's an actual game behind some of them, like this one, where you can actually level them up and use them, but I mean, you can use CryptoKitties now, finally, but it took a while. Yeah, there's all my kitties. Bought those back in December. Haven't done anything with them since. They're all crappy and worthless. Chibi Fighters. I think we looked at that one. Cryptoink. Lovable, huggable Krypton to collect and trade. What? Krypton? Krypton are cute, mysterious creatures that reside within the Ethereum blockchain. Let's take a look. Cryptoink.io. Yep. But this is the thing, like, I am not the market for this. Japan is the market for this kind of stuff. It's going to be huge. Japan loves this crap. The goat analyzer. Submit your goats and earn goat rewards. Okay, this I gotta see. Upload your goat pics and goat memes, and our artificial goat intelligence will work out if it's a goat or not, if it's a duplicate or not, and if it's funny or not. It then assigns a level to it using GDA, goat difficulty algorithm, which gives our $ goat cash to the user. It's like mining goat using goat pics and our DApp. Enjoy. What? Hall of Goat. When Goat Cash releases their roadmap. This is the best of all time, huh? 9.8. Cuddling is goat for health. I don't want to hear more shit from you, brah. Mountain goat. Why is that one so highly rated? This is one of my siblings when they tries to annoy me. All right. Wow. Submit goat. Oh my goodness. So many crappy dapps out there. Multiplayer collectible robots game, Ether Goo idle game, Panda Earth, breed and collect baby pandas. Literally every animal out there. They're just making a dap around it. Crypto mining war, mining contest game. What is this about? Blockchain based idle game. Yep. Token tycoon, lucky wheel. Build, hire, train, and earn. Conquer Europe and rule Rome. Crypto Rome is a conquest game of economic, political, and military strategy. You build your empire from the ground up, all starting with a single free plot of land. Resources and other assets you purchase in the game are unique and owned by you. Players wage daily a battle across regions. The army that holds the most land wins, but there are many paths that you can take on your way to power and many ways to deceive your opponents. 2% of daily transactions are awarded back to the victors. Check it out. Enter now. Yeah, let's just read about it first. Oh yeah. So it's settlers on the blockchain. Marketplace. 10 village pack, 20 village pack. Wow. Looks legit. Mega Cryptopolis. Super rare. Collect art or submit your art as a creator. Hodl Earth. Buy and hodl plots on Earth. Is there actual contracts that say I own that spot on Earth? There's buy plots of virtual Earth. Oh man. I wanted actual Earth. Bunny is game. Get rich with collectible rabbits. Yep. Looks like CryptoKitties. Amber game. Hot potato dividends investment. Bear City. Wait, what? Hot potato. Low risk, high reward. Hot potato style game, allowing players to purchase crypto gems that yield Ethereum dividends for as long as the player holds them. Players raise their torches and descend into the cave in search of mysterious gems. Deep in the cave, there's a chain of connected gems, each more powerful than the other, leading all the way down to the most powerful stone, the legendary Amber. Okay. Polishing Amber. Reap eternal rewards. Unleash the power of Amber. Ignite. Use your torch to ignite the gems within the cave. Instills them with energy, creating an ethereal bond. Each time a gem receives a surge of energy, it may evolve, becoming more powerful. Oh boy. Ignite a gem to gain its power. Choose wisely. Gosh, these all cost ether. What is this below it? Seems awesome. Literally, just throw your ether away. War Riders, Fish Bank, collect, trade, and grow fish to the top of the food chain. Oh, Crypto Pennies, game of penny toss. Ever played pitch and toss? Old school game in which people throw coins towards a wall. The one who lands closest to the wall takes all the coins. This smart contract lets you play pitch and toss with real ether. Wait. So it's just random chance. Wait, 001 ether at block 650 or 6.5 million. Wait, that's a ways away. We're at 6.4 million. Not even. Satoshi. Utility token in which you receive if you hit the ICO. So they got their own token too for this. Oh my gosh. Unnecessary. Never die. Gamified job creator in virtual world infrastructure. What? Play game. That's okay. Let's view the website first, I guess. Evolution of your gaming lifestyle. Global decentralized network to connect all games. Built a platform to immortalize your gaming legacy. Reinventing the way you play games by introducing monetized, interoperable skills, attributes, and items that can carry through all games you play. The Never Die API and SDK tools allow game developers to easily integrate the Never Die coin and teleport token into their game design. Reward gamers with monetized skills. Sounds like Engine. Never Die Wallet. Safely and securely manage your cryptocurrencies and blockchain gaming assets from a single wallet. First blockchain game to utilize interoperable monetized gaming assets. Dragon King. Rocktropia funds. Earn crypto every time a gamer kills a monster. Hack and Proof bug bounty program. NDC starter kits. Get ahead of the game. Alright. Ether Dungeon Age of Myth. Ether Dungeon is a strategic game where players collect epic heroes, upgrade powerful equipments, and explore the depth of dungeons in the artificial world of Pangea Ultimate. Multiplayer and strategy game. Loading. Recruit your first hero. Cost 0.002 ETH to start the adventure. I'd like to know more about it first. Ready to start an adventure in the strategy blockchain game Ether Dungeon. Here's all you need to know to get started. Collectible ERC-721 tokens just like CryptoKitties. Each hero begins as novice rank with no equipment and 12 power, which will become more powerful in the journey. To get started, each player would need to recruit a novice hero. Cost is 0.002 ETH. In order to begin, there are 3 main ways to earn ETH in Ether Dungeon. 1 as a dungeon challenger, 2 as a hero trainer, 3 as a dungeon master. Okay. Wow. Is that Johnny Depp? I don't... Can't tell. Recruit. Sure, why not? We'll try it. Now we just gotta wait for the confirmation. Wait, crypto spin. Buddha and Pest meets spin. Huh? Ever been frustrated with a slow betting experience on Ethereum? Ever wish to have proper crypto gaming with smooth graphics? Got a few moments to spare in casual games on a ridiculous theme? CryptoSpin is now available on Ethereum mainnet. Unlike other slot games using cryptocurrencies, CryptoSpin delivers to you a smooth and unified spinning experience by employing HTML5 canvas and cutting-edge graphics acceleration technologies. Oh man, this I gotta see. Sounds incredible. Yeah, the music needs to go. Start. Yeah, it's just spins. Alright. Recruit more heroes to join your team. What? Why? Oh. What? What is all this? I don't know what I'm doing. Fractal Universe is the Dungeon Master. Can I just go to paint? Oh, here we go. Your hero do not meet the minimum power requirement of this dungeon. Please train first. You are here. Okay. Enter the abyss. This is the current dungeon difficulty. The number above is floor depth. What? Error in getting appraisal stats. Please reload the page. Alright. Reloading the page. Error in getting appraisal stats. I can't train. Oh, here we go. And this game will nickel and dime you to death. Such cutting edge graphics. Look at those swords go. And now we wait again. Man, I wish more of these games would just go to Loom Network. Crypto Fighters. Pepe Dep. Share, buy, and sell the dankest memes. Crypto Strikers. Rare sports trading cards. Oh, there it goes. Oh, I have a helmet. Nothing happened. Original power 12, new power, nothing. Oh, I got some sweet gear. Mirage boots, Tyrant's Claw, Cautery Sword, Shadow Vestment, and Shadow Belt. Oh man. Every game should have betting of crypto. That would be nice. So what is this? What does that button do? Upgrades it? Original power 123. Holy, that's expensive. No thanks. Mega success. Alright, let's just try it. I just want to see what happens. Playing Tekken bet before match any game. That would be sweet. That's why you need SDKs built into those games, like engines building, so you can implement that stuff in your game. You'll be able to play Tekken or all those other games in the future with betting built in. That'd be so cool. Or, you know, you just play normal and you don't bet at all. It's optional. Yeah. Lots of waiting in this game. Go read a book while you play this game. That is the state of the Ethereum main chain right now, though. Confirmed. These are actually pretty quick. Alright, come on. For Ethereum, it's pretty quick. What happened? Nothing? Nothing happened? This doesn't seem to like auto refresh. Oh, there it goes. New power, 131, success. Train. Confirm. So this is training my hero. I can trade individual items. Like I just trained my sword. This is weird. Everything is a freaking transaction though. And I've spent like $3 on this game so far. In transactions. You'd think Blizzard would implement something into currency. I think they had Diablo 3 selling items in game. Yeah, that was kind of the first iteration, I think. But that fell apart. They did it wrong. Yeah, people were just living off of Diablo 3 Marketplace auction house. Yep. But it was getting abused so badly. But it'll come back, and they'll hopefully have checks and balances in place this time around, which, you know, everything being transparent on the blockchain, you'll be able to see pretty well who's abusing what. Alright, waiting on that. Wait, Global Fantasy Sports Hive Mind, Roto Hive. 40 million people play fantasy sports each year, yet there's virtually no collaboration among fantasy sports players. Oh, transaction confirmed. Oh man, I look way cooler now. Look at my guy. Yeah. 131 and 197. Mega success. Oh, that's the best form of success. Click on him. Royal Knight. Oh, now I got a sweet helm. Treaty sword. Still got the... So now what can I do? Can I attack this dungeon now? Go back to Abyss. Challenge. Your hero does not have enough power to challenge the current floor. Please train first. Oh, I gotta train more? I gotta get to 288. Oh, come on. This game is nickel and diming me to death. Confirm. This game's so fun so far, I gotta say. Literally just put in more quarters to play. Oh gosh. I'm about to hit my sunk cost limit here. Check out RotoHive in the meantime. At least ETH transactions are processing pretty quickly. Right now, that's already confirmed. Yay! Sometimes you wait hours. What did I get? What did I get? Come on, get above the minimum level. I want to actually play the game. Refresh. Ready? Refresh. There we go. Mega success. Oh, I think I did it. No, I think that's the old one. 197. My guy looks pretty cool though, gotta say. So let's try it now. What was the minimum? 288. Not even close. Come on. Challenge to claim a portion. 45% of the accumulated rewards. It's 0.027 to 170. Gotta train again. Confirm. Another 85 cents in what I assume is their transaction collection and gas fees. This game sucks. Get airdrop. No, I don't want to do that. Connect with us. RotoHive is incentivizing the creation of global fantasy sports hive mind with Roto, an ERC20 cryptographic token in the Ethereum blockchain. Users are paid in Roto when they perform well in our weekly tournaments, using to stake Roto to their models to win a larger share of tournaments' Ethereum prize pool. There's no ICO. Confirmed. Alright. Level 300, go. Super, ultra, mega success, go. Oh my gosh, this takes so long to refresh. Failed? You can fail training? Well, I'm done with this now. Just wasted all that. Come on, what does this do? Market. Ether dungeon. Detecting Ethereum account. Gave me a 403. I have MetaMask. What's happening? I don't get it. What is this? Frickin' failed. Like, this game could have good potential if it had a better interface. Oh, string. I don't even know what these bars are. They don't say anything. Can't click on any of these. Don't know what their stats are. Can recruit another hero, but why'd you do that? This is broken. Their market's broken. Well, anyway, I got another NFT. Hero number 1050 has no support for OpenSea. Yay, more collectibles. What does CD0 mean? Like cooldown? Is that? Challenge cooldown is CD squared minutes. Alright. Withdraw. No ETH to withdraw yet. You can earn rewards by challenging a dungeon. Can't friggin' challenge. It won't let me. Oh, what about... Oh, these are the minimum levels. So yeah, Abyss is the lowest. Oh, wait. There's lower ones? Nope. Wait, 176. Let's try that one. Constantinople. I can do that. Holy Land is even lower. Wait, what? I have to... Are you joking me right now? I have to, like... transfer my character there. It costs a transaction. It's killing me, Smalls. I don't get it. View. .0016. Get a transport to this dungeon before you can challenge. Of course. You are here. So I'm not high enough level to trans all of these. Why did it start me here? Faith is 2 out of 100. What does that mean? What the hell? I can view it. Level 45. So I can. Welcome, Dungeon Warrior. I have enough to do this. I don't. How does this work? I'm in this one. Oh, was that Constantinople? Oh, yeah. Alright, I'm gonna transfer to Constantinople. Freaking another transaction. Oh my gosh. The worst. Building the hive mind. Tens of millions of people play fantasy sports every year, and there's virtually no collaboration in this multi-billion-dollar industry. RotoHive wants to change this. Harnessing the collective wisdom of the crowd, we believe we can create meta models that are more accurate than any single fantasy sports guru or resource on Earth. That's actually a good idea. There's a lot of money in sports betting. Any MMO with currency in-game as crypto would be nice to see. Yeah, it would be. Alright, here we go. I can challenge this one. Challenge. Oh my gosh. Another transaction, of course. This game is killing me so far. Just want to see what happens when you actually get to play. Is this the game? Is this whole game clicking buttons? Spending gas? It seems to be. Alright. Crypto strippers. Idle strippers game. Oh. Do I dare click this one? More strippers you have, the more coins you can have them earn for you. Coins will be used to hire more strippers or be converted to ethers. Sounds amazing. Alright. It's piqued my curiosity. Yep. About what I expected. Earn more strippers. Success. Rewards 0.0036. Wait, did I get that much ether? You've earned 0.0036 E3 to withdraw. What? Can I just challenge again? I mean, it's going to keep costing me, isn't it? Challenge. I mean, I haven't even earned enough to cover my gas fees so far. And withdrawing that minuscule amount is going to cost more gas than it's worth. Just keep trying, I guess. I don't know. Next 50 dApps. There's so many dApps. Crypto punks. Collectible 8-bit punk characters. Collectible anime girl cards. Crypto girl. Man. These transactions are going quick. Is this lower right now or something? 5.7 still. Success. Rewards 0.003. Just keep challenging. Oh, nope, that's not right. Cancel. The hero is in cooldown mode. Time left 44 seconds. Well, I didn't actually challenge, so can I just go again? Come on. Well, now I've entered the portion of the game where I can earn ether. I'm earning cents instead of dollars, though. Celebrity collectibles, star cards. Ether Falcon, Idle Falcon game. Crypto Saga, RPG with full animations. Okay. Ooh, Space Lord. Space War, become a Space Lord. I want to be a Space Lord. Hey, this looks like Crypto Fights, maybe. But with 2D graphics. Bitcoin's dumping. Oh, here we go. Testing that support. 6,300. Seems to be holding. Oh, challenge. Confirm. Is this going to be the low? It's bouncing. Let's go to 5 minute. Coming back up. Confirmed. This is just like spamming my MetaMask with transactions now. Ready, success. I'm sure you can fail too, which would suck. Yay, 0.0027. Alright, let's withdraw. 0.0092 ETH for me to withdraw. Confirm. I'm done with this game. Oh yeah. Not even a penny. Well, that was a waste of money. At least I got this sweet hero out of it. Sure to be worth a ton in the future. Spent all 5 minutes building him up. Did I just sit here and wait now? Settings. These are all my transactions. These are all my dungeon challenges. Get confirmed. Yay. That's enough of that game. Crypto Saga. First decentralized RPG. Fully animated heroes and mobs. You gotta buy heroes first though. Get heroes. Oh, you gotta summon them. Well, no thanks. I want to see this Space War game. After the Judgment Day, the Earth is no longer suitable for human survival. You are looking for new planets for people to breed with the Pioneer team. What? In the endless, you're literally just going to assimilate a planet? Like, come breed with me. Endless sky full of opportunities and crises. All you have to do is constantly strengthen and protect your fellow countrymen. I mean, that's not unlike humans. You just, especially dudes, you just go around and you try to put your dick in things, and it's pretty accurate. Spacewar.etherfund.net. Not secure trans. Oh, that's not boding well. Connection's not secure. Well, definitely not going to use this site. Village, market, town, cosmic energy source. And my internet's going red. Must be Comcast telling me it's time to stop the stream. Freaking every day now. Stupid Comcast. This is fun though. I didn't realize there's so many dabs. Oh my goodness. A billion of them. Did this fix itself yet? Can I play the beta? No. Still no. Alright. Well, wait, live in 3 hours? Jeez. Is that true? It's got 3 hours to the bungee jump. Anyway, I'm gonna call it there for the day, boys and girls. Pretty sure we're all boys here. Hopefully that was the bottom for the day. We will see though. I'm still expecting 6,300 to hold. And my pleasure, as always, and thanks for hanging out today, but hopefully that was the bottom for the day. Hopefully we don't dump more tomorrow. See how it goes. But good luck on those markets. Thanks for hanging out today. Have a great evening, and I will catch you guys tomorrow. Peace.